Salov now in the high slot. His quick shot, he scores! Nikolai Salov! Oh my goodness! Some bomb right hands in front of the Dasher bench. Pulls his helmet off, still goes. Now Juwan Davis. His first shot, he scores! Juwan Davis. Circle to his backhand, moving in, he scored! Blake Seewertson, how you doing? Firing up the crowd. Zach Horn in all alone with a breakaway. Walks in, shoots, scores! Zach Horn! Zinchenko towards the goal, shoots, he scores! Bohdan Zinchenko restores the lead. That second of the season goes over the top of the right. A couple more rights to Greco, takes him down and pounds him. Zinchenko with a couple over the top. He's got him against the glass. Bohdan Zinchenko, a healthy diet of rights. My songs know what you did in the dark. My songs know what you did in the dark. So light 'em up. Murphy scores! Brosnan who shoots, he scores! Justin Brosnan, the captain.
Take a hit, shoot me down, shoot me down. I won't ever hit the ground, hit the ground. Playing dead I'll never do. Gotta keep an eye on you. Patience is wearing thin, paper thin. Promises broke again. What a sin, but it only feeds my energy. So don't expect no sympathy. Smoke, fire, it's all going up. Don't you know I ain't afraid to shed a little blood? Smoke, fire, flares are going up, flares are going up. Oh, won't wave my white flag, no. This time I won't let go. I'd rather die than give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight. Won't wave my white flag, no. Oh, I won't go down slow. I'd rather die than give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight. Put an X on my chest, but I'm still standing, 'cause I won't forget the hell on earth you put me through. I'll save myself in spite of you. Smoke, fire, it's all going up. Don't you know I ain't afraid to shed a little blood? Smoke, fire, flares are going up, flares are going up. Oh, won't wave my white flag, no. This time I won't let go. I'd rather die than give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight. Won't wave my white flag, no. Oh, I won't go down slow. I'd rather die than give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight. White flag, never going up, never going up, no, no. White flag, never going up, never going
And we welcome you back for the fourth game in 4 days, live from the Mississippi Coast Coliseum. My name is Devin Dobeck, joined once again by Dashers defenseman number 21, Colton Wyzak, high above the ice. We're excited for a fun one. It has been a fun 2 games here in Mississippi. On Friday, of course, a 5-2 loss for the Dashers, and then a 4-2 loss last night. But it was crazy. 1-1 going into that final 5 minutes. Dashers had a goal called back in the third period. It really was just one of those games where it felt like the Dashers were snake-bitten down the stretch, Colton, and hopefully they can come out and find a way to earn a win here tonight.
Yeah, after last night, it definitely left a sour taste in the boys' mouth, but I'm just really hoping that just gives them drive and motivation to really take it all on the ice today, because really it's the last game. We have a nice road trip back, so no point in leaving anything else.
Let's jump right into our tale of the tape here. The records are posted there. The Dashers 141-3. The Seawolves 10-34-3. The Dashers have lost 26 regulation games in a row. The Seawolves with a season-high 4-game win streak, trying to extend that to 5 here tonight. Goals for per game, pretty close. 2.1 for the Dashers, 2.2 for the Seawolves. But the goal differential has been a problem for both teams, both in triple digits, minus 167 for the Dashers, minus 102 for the Wolves. Power play percentages, a perfect 1 in 10. 10% for the Dashers. That's 14th in the FPHL, 11.6% for Mississippi. On the penalty kill, Mississippi with the slight edge, 75.3% versus 65.4%. Heavily penalized game on Friday night. Saturday, not as much so, but both teams 7th in their respective divisions. The Seawolves have taken, as I mentioned, both matchups up until this point. But it certainly felt like the Dashers could have found a way to hop back into that one yesterday, Colton. And just when you have that goal that's called off, how deflating is it for your team? How are you able to rally your guys to stay in the game despite something being taken away from you that you thought was going to count?
Yeah, those are always really tough, where you think you're going to be up, you think you're going to have all the momentum going, and then next thing you know, it's called back. But then really, it's when that happens, honestly, more motivation is to go out and get another one right away.
They're doing a little extra work on the ice here. It looks like the Zamboni's back out because we were supposed to be moments away from puck drop here. As you know, we like to take you right from our videos into a quick little pregame along with our starting lineups, which we'll get into shortly. But they are still going around with the Zamboni on the ice. Huge shout out to everyone who's joined us across these last 3 games in 3 days. The Staleys were in the house for the last 2 games. Huge shout out to them coming all the way out from Illinois to support the Dashers down south here in Biloxi. Huge shout out once again to the Staleys. And then they came out for dinner with us last night. Really good to have some familiar faces and some diehard fans down in the area. They couldn't be in the building today, but safe travels back to them, and we appreciate all of them. Valued season ticket holders, along with everyone else back home tuning in. Colt, and we've mentioned the fans and just how much they've meant, especially given the way that everything's gone, the roller coaster of a season the Dashers have had. But do you have a message to the fans? Just maybe something of thanks.
Just thanks to everyone. There's really not one person or just a group. It's everyone in general, from the boosters, the season ticket holders, just everyone. Where we couldn't have honestly done it without you guys, because it has been a real roller coaster, and not having the extra support really helped push us keep going.
So thank you so much to all the fans. We're hoping that the Dashers can reward you with a win here tonight, one that's been long overdue, but it certainly has been a fun and entertaining 3 games to start off this road trip. Of course, a devastating 3-2 loss against the Zydeco on Thursday night. Kim Miettinen, the first star of that game, had 2 primary assists, and he's really found a home for himself down in Baton Rouge. The other thing with Kimmy is he's a DJ during the summer. In the offseason, travels all over the world, mostly South America, goes and plays gigs, and kind of is just like a nomad living on his own. So he found a spot, and he's been playing some of his DJ tracks and EDM music down there. So I know he's fitting in well, and it was great to see him in his element. So huge shout out to Kimmy. We certainly miss him, but happy that he's doing well with his new club. Well, it looks like they're still doing some work with the Zamboni, so in the meantime, we'll step aside and be back in a few short moments right here on the Dashers Hockey Network. the bucket off, still feeding him right. Radchenko off balance, down he goes. Thomas Murphy with a big fight win, fires up the crowd. Salah rolls, he wheels around, his quick shot, hit the bottle, he scores! Nikolai Salah! Far down, he scores! That's number 200! Justin Crosby stunning! Winter or summer?
Winter.
Country or rap music?
Country.
Glove or blocker?
Glove.
Butterfly or scorpion save?
Scorpion.
Salt or pepper?
Salt.
Text or call?
Text.
Sweet or salty?
Sweet.
Movies or TV shows?
Movies.
Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Early bird or night owl?
Night owl.
Go out or stay in?
Stay in.
Peanut butter or jelly?
Peanut butter.
Weights or cardio?
Weights.
Pixar or DreamWorks?
Yeah. Pixar.
Eat out or eat in?
Eat in.
Road trip or home game?
Home game.
Danville or anywhere else?
Danville.
Winter or summer?
Summer.
Country music or rap music?
Country music.
Glove or blocker save?
Glove.
Salt or pepper?
Salt.
Text or call?
Text.
Sweet or salty?
Sweet.
Movies or TV shows?
Movies.
Coke or Pepsi?
Coke for sure.
Early bird or night owl?
Early bird.
Go out or stay in?
Stay in.
Peanut butter or jelly?
Peanut butter.
Pixar or DreamWorks?
Pixar.
Eat out or eat in?
Eat out.
Road trip or home game?
Home game.
Danville or anywhere else?
Ouch. Danville. Sorry. I know that wasn't rapid fire. Yeah, that's tough.
And we welcome you back to the Dashers Hockey Network, taking a look at the starting lineups ahead of tonight's 4:05 matinee puck drop for the Dashers. We'll go from top to bottom. The left wing is TJ Prexler, centering. Jawan Davis on the right wing is Blake Sewardson, the center. Nathan Malott and Ian Erdman make up the defensive pairing. Parker Rutherford, playing his fourth game in 4 days, is back between the pipes, looking for his second win in his FBHL career. Mississippi on the other side. They go with Lucas Pekarsik, who had that big second goal last night. Brendan Hussey is the center. Another guy needs no introduction. Just hit his 200th game played and has got 100 points now. Ross Bartlett, the former Watertown Wolf, is on the right wing. Sam Turner, the former Danville Dasher, back in 2018 to 2020, along with Andrew Stacy, make up the defensive pairing. And Richie Perrant, the son of head coach Rich Perrant, is between the pipes. Well, we're getting in the starting lineup, so we'll set it down to the public address announcer as well as get ready for the anthem. And then we're going at it for the third time with the Seawolves in the fourth game in 4 days. Dashers, Seawolves, all that and more coming up next right here on the Dashers Hockey Network.
please join us in a moment of silence for the 6 Mississippians who lost their lives, as well as everyone who's been affected by these storms. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask that you please remain standing and remove your caps for the performing of our national anthem. Performing tonight's anthem is the Biloxi Show Choir.
Some things are bigger than hockey, and I think that show of unity from both the Dashers and the Seawolves right there is a big testament to that. Our hearts are with the 6 members of the Mississippi community who lost their lives in the midst of all these storms that have been going through down here in the South. Some things are bigger than hockey, as we said, so really cool moment there, very humbling moment, and now we'll try and get ready to play some hockey here from inside the Mississippi Coast Coliseum. So, welcome back. It's Hockey Night live from Biloxi, Mississippi. My name is Devin Dobeck. I am joined by Colton Wyzak, my broadcast partner tonight. We are so excited to get going. It's Sam Turner and Justin Brosnan ready for the opening ceremonial puck drop for the 3rd time in 3 days. The Dashers' 4th game in 4 days. We can't wait to get going. Colton, should be another really fun one here. And what do the Dashers need to do to come out early and get ahead?
I think the most crucial part of the first here is just getting the first goal. If we get the first goal and just maintain pressure all night, I think we'll get the results we're looking for.
The Dashers have not led to start the game in this road trip. In fact, for that matter, they have not led at all across the 3 games. They've tied it a couple times, but have not been able to get over that hump as we get ready for the face-off here. Brendan Hussey, the native of Boston, Massachusetts, 28 years old, will take the face-off, and he wins it away from Zach Horn. Underway from the Mississippi Coast Coliseum at 4:17 Central Time. Thank you for joining us on the Dashers Hockey Network. TJ Praxler right into the zone over the blue line. He'll give it over to Juwan Davis. Davis pinches down low from a low angle, shoots off the side of the goal. It goes to the corner for Blake Sewardson. He sweeps it back down low. Sam Turner, the first one there, and kicks it over to Andrew Stacy. Up to Pekarsik, who had that deflection goal below the crossbar yesterday. Upon further review from watching the YouTube feedback, I think the referees, as far as the goals went, got both calls right. Blake Sewardson even self-admitted his stick was above the crossbar, so they made the right call, taking that goal off the scoreboard as much as it hurts the Dashers. And then the one that Lucas Pekarsik tipped home was definitely below the crossbar. So the right indication from the officials there. Just wanted to speak and make sure that that record was set straight. As right now back in the Dashers end, Quinn O'Reilly, who's got a pair of goals. Those both came Friday night against the Biloxi Seawolves. Goals number 3 and 4 for him on the season. As Coleman drops it back to Don Carter Jr., has it knocked away by the captain, Justin Brazen. Playing in his 399th game here tonight. What a career he's had, and right on the brink of 400 in the FPHL. See if the Dashers can find a way to get a win for their captain. His 400th game will be out in Poughkeepsie, New York against the HC Venom. Stretch pass up the near side to Madiorov goes the length, and that will be our first icing as the draw retreats back to the Dashers' end. Ilner Madiorov had an assist in his Dasher debut on Thursday and then scored to make it 4-2 in the late closing moments last night. But he's been a real pleasant surprise for the Dashers. Not a guy who's gotten a ton of ice time, but when he's been out there, he has made the most of it. Andrew Uturo as well has made a big impact on the offensive end. He recorded 11 shots on goal, as it said on the stat sheet yesterday, but unfortunately couldn't find one past the net. We'll see what he's got in his bag here tonight as Sean Gore turns it over back in his own end. It's taken away by Dalton Anderson. Up it goes to Madiorov. He tries to bump it up the wall. Instead, it's fed back down low. Nathan Albrecht, who's been a pleasant surprise on the defensive end for the Dashers after playing just 9 games with the Zydeco, joins the Dashers and now in his 4th game for them, but a guy who moves the puck well and made a great play to drive into the offensive zone before making a drop or a centering pass that ultimately led to the goal that was waved off the scoreboard. But still a guy who's proven he can make plays, and we're looking forward to see what else he's got in store here tonight. Nathan Albrecht back over to Nathan Malott. The Nathans paired together for a brief moment before Albrecht heads to the bench. And now Ian Erdman will hop in. Yusuke Jumanji, victim of some pushing and shoving with Max Barrington, as he's been crashing the crease a lot lately, and Mississippi's been taking exception to the rookie from Yokohama, Japan.
No, I love to see it. It's just, if you get up in their grill and then know that you're going to be there all night, it really plays a couple mind games there, thinking like he's going to be there every time the puck goes to our net. And when you're overthinking that, they might miss the puck bobble or something, and they'd be more focused on hitting you.
Face-off is controlled by the Dashers. Quick shot comes in, and Richie Perrant makes a glove save. 17:26 to go. Richie Perrant made the start on Friday night. He stopped 42 of 44. A superb performance for him, making his 3rd FPHL win in what was a heartbreaker for the Dashers once again. Jawan Davis trying to knock it away from Don Carter. Instead, Prexler sends it out to Davis. Oh, he rung it off the post. Jawan Davis from right in the slot, a grade A opportunity, and one that he's going to wish the hockey gods had been on his side for. No luck of the Irish for the Detroit, Michigan native right here tonight. It also is Military Appreciation Night here in the Coast Coliseum, so they had a really cool ceremony. That's what the flag was for, of course. A really nice intro video as well, and all of that, along with what's been happening in the Storms lately, just ultimately leading to a solemn pregame that the guys are going to have to try and find the energy to rally from. Of course, their 4th game in 4 days for Mississippi, 3rd game in 3 days. So some tired bodies, and it's going to be, once again, a war of attrition between these two. Back over to the near side. Keller gets a shot away on goal. Rutherford easily steers that aside. Then he gets smashed into the goal. Looked like Philip Wong tipped him in. Philip Wong recently just had a kid, so congratulations to him back after missing the last 2 games being with his family. But a huge congratulations to the FPHL veteran, Philip Wong. 3rd-year Wolf, who's got 96 points in his FPHL career of 126 games. Walking in, Brazen's quick shot with purpose is turned aside by Perrant, and now here comes Wong back the other way. He'll go one-on-one with Zach Slinger, the rookie. Wong couldn't uncork the shot. It was blocked down by Slinger, something he does so well on the back end. Brazen trying to chip it out of the zone. Turner knocks it down deep again. Sea Wolves, the chant from 1,500 plus at the Mississippi Coast Coliseum. Out to the point, it's Paris. Quick shot comes in from Turner. Rutherford slaps that one down into the corner. Dug out by Nathan Albrecht through the legs of the official, gets it over to Zach Slinger, breaking it out of the zone over to Zach Horn, the former Mississippi Seawolf. It's been a nice homecoming for him, but still looking for a goal. He's had some opportunities. Paris's quick shot right into the chest of Rutherford, and we got another whistle and a face-off. 15:22 remaining in the first period. Isaiah Paris scored the first goal last night for the Seawolves. That's his first goal with Mississippi this season. Prior to arrival, had 12 games played with the Port Huron Prowlers and only had one assist dating back to February 7th before this weekend. So he's starting to trend in the right direction. As out to the point now. Coleman gives it over to Paris, who sends it down low. Sean Doyle tries to send it back up the wall. Instead, it's Audette turning one on goal, tipped in front by Dalton Anderson. And Rutherford throws the trapper on that one. It's been an entertaining weekend of hockey, as we've said, but the boys definitely starting to get a little tired. And it's going to have to be a couple greasy goals, it certainly seems. As now the puck ricochets down and will be entered into the zone by Uturo. Some nifty stick handling to evade the pressure of Audette. Area pass back over to Doyle on goal. The rebound goes right by Madiorov to the far side. On the far side once again, gives to Jumanji. Jumanji, low angle shot goes wide on the near side. Uturo bangs into a Seawolf in a battle for the puck, drawing quite the response from a fan banging down on the glass. And now we get a whistle, and they're going to call an interference on Andrew Uturo. I think that with the way this weekend's been officiated, that is a pretty soft call, Colton. Shoulder-to-shoulder contact in a race for the puck. But the Dashers will head to a Carnegie Dumpstar penalty kill, the first one tonight for either side. We'll take a break and be back after our first media timeout right here on the Dashers Hockey Network.
Sleep Inn and Suites in Danville offer a simply stylish sanctuary near the Danville Area Community College. Their wide variety of amenities and accommodations make it the place to stay for anyone. Make yourself at home in one of their 76 individually furnished guest rooms, featuring refrigerators and microwaves. Your pillow-top bed comes with premium bedding. Wired and wireless internet access is complimentary, while 32-inch flat-screen televisions with cable programming provide the entertainment. Private bathrooms with showers feature complimentary toiletries and hair dryers. A complimentary full breakfast is served on weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. and on weekends from 6:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Conveniently located off of I-74, they are also within driving distance from several local sites and destinations, including Bunker Hill and Kennecook County Park, the David S. Palmer Arena, and the Village Mall.
It's time to come home to Carpet Weaver's Flooring and Furniture Gallery.
We don't want you to just like your new floor.
And we welcome you back. 14:42 to go. Andrew Uturo booked for interference leads to the first man advantage opportunity for either side. It's a Carnegie Dumpstar penalty kill for the Dashers. Blake Siewertson out there against Brendan Hussey to take the face-off as Erdman can't chip it out of the zone, and now Sam Turner establishes the zone. Top of the key. One-time opportunity deflects through the crease and all the way back out to the near side point. Turned over. Blake Siewertson shorthanded. Maybe a 2-on-1 with Prexler. Siewertson shot turned aside by Perrant. Siewertson now pinning the puck against the glass to bleed some penalty time off the clock. 4 Seawolves harassing him. Siewertson doing it all himself. The assistant captain for the Dashers. One of 2 who made the trip, Lucas Rothy, still with a hand injury back in Danville currently right now. But he's excited to get back at it next week with all hope willing. Sam Turner gets run into by Siewertson. A really strong forecheck from Blake Siewertson. Made his debut with the Baton Rouge Zydeco last season and then was with the HC Venom for 20-plus games before arriving here in Danville and has really started to make a name for himself. 5 goals and 6 assists for the rookie in his 55th FPHL game. So next time he plays, he will officially have a year of FPHL games under his belt, which gives the rookie title a little bit of a retirement. 13:20 to go. The Seawolves having a lot of trouble breaking it out of their zone. This Dasher penalty kill, a league worst, but they are playing like a league best right now. As with a burst of speed, here's Andrew Stacy darting to the goal, to his forehand, and he just lost it in transition. Albrecht takes it to the end wall, but couldn't corral it. Now, here's Hansen over to Carter, into the middle, looking for Stacy again. It deflects to Keller, off the wall. Back over to Keller from Hansen. Now Carter. One-time opportunity, was tipped in front and goes wide. Back out to Carter, closing in. Sends it back to Stacy at the hash. He shoots through traffic, blocked down by Zach Slinger, and he will shoot it down the length as Andrew Utero will depart from the box. Dashers back to full strength with a pretty routine kill. Shots 5 aside here, 7.5 minutes into period 1. Thank you for joining us. Devin Dobak, Colton Wyzak on the Dashers Hockey Network. Isaiah Paris pinching down low below the end line. On his backhand, gliding around the pressure of Ian Erdman. Gives it back down low to Keller. Harassed door-to-door by Zach Horn. It comes out to the point. Carter back over to Stacy. Quick little move to get around the defense, but the pass off the mark. Collected by Ian Erdman, and the Dashers will try and start something out of their own end. Delayed penalty coming against the Seawolves as Parker Rutherford heads to the bench. Jenna Worth getting ready in the bullpen.
Yeah, that might be a little bit of a makeup call for the last one, I'd say, Dev.
I'll have to take another look and see what the call was. Utero getting pulled down there with a stick. I don't think they're going to call another one. But the Dashers are going to head to a 5-on-4 man advantage. Jenna Worth coming out for the first time tonight. And we'll see what the Dashers are able to do with it. So the Dashers will go to their first power play unit. They've had just one power play goal, 2 power play goals on the trip. They went 1 for 8 a couple nights ago against the Seawolves and then had one against Mississippi, one of Quinn O'Reilly's. Face-off will be one back to Albrecht. Dashers get a clean face-off win to begin the power play. Brazen sending a shot through traffic, tipped in front by Horn, and it goes wide. Now back over to Quinn O'Reilly, the rookie out of Wichita, Kansas, known as the Junkyard Dog, and he flings that one back into his own end. And the Dashers will have to reset. Nathan Albrecht send it back over to Zach Horn, across the blue line, to his backhand, moving to the middle. Prexler tried to jam it on goal, and Perrant was sliding ever so perfectly. Another delayed penalty coming as Albrecht's shot turned aside by Perrant. So 5-on-3 in the queue for the Dashers. And now with 11:08 to go here in period 1, things are going to get real interesting. Colt, 5-on-3 opportunity early. Dashers got to find a way to get in front first. So it's going to be 80 seconds of 5-on-3 before a 40-second 5-on-4 in the box. Isaiah Paris serving the next 80 seconds, and Sam Turner goes for 2 minutes now for a hold. So Jawan Davis out to take the face-off against Tanner Coleman, centering TJ Prexler and Quinn O'Reilly. It's tied up over on the near side wing. It goes over to Jawan Davis, looking for room to the point. Albrecht slings it across to Justin Brazen, the 9-year FPHL vet. Back over to Nathan Albrecht. To the top of the key, slings it over to Prexler. Prexler to the middle for Jawan Davis. Back out to the point, Albrecht. Albrecht backing over to the near circle. Playing catch with Jawan Davis. Reels it in. Justin Brazen backing up. One-timer from Albrecht. Ticked in front, and it goes wide. O'Reilly out of the corner. Gets it back over to Brazen with room. Goes to the back door. Prexler's drive goes high and off the window. Brazen once again cycling to the point, loads up and shoots. It goes way up and out of play. Almost took out the Chuckapuck stand up there. And we'll have another face-off coming with 41 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3. Colton, but it looks like they're moving it well, getting some opportunities with some room. Just got to find a way to bury one.
Yeah, no, it's great to see. I've seen a huge improvement over the past couple weeks of our power play here. And just a few key pieces coming in, like Albrecht has been doing incredible in the power play. He's just such a deceptive player, and it's great to see.
Down low, Jumanji plays it back for Jawan Davis. Out to the point, Nathan Malot's got it for Blake Sewardson at the hash. Now over to Malott again, back for Davis on the far side to the middle. Sewardson shoots, and it goes over the net once again. The Dashers looks like they got their aim off just a little bit, floating them over the goal. Malott inside the blue line gives back to Davis with room. His wrist shot tipped up, way up into the air, and it will go out of play into the stand-up tables behind the glass in the left end of the stadium. 10 minutes and 1 second to go here. Period one. The shots are 9-5 in favor of the Dashers, but still no score from the Mississippi Coast Coliseum. 13 seconds of 5-on-3 time, and then it'll be a 5-on-4 for 40 seconds. So the Dashers still have some time to capitalize. As this is another face-off win. Glove down by Malott, but he turns it over to Carter, and now a 2-on-1 for the Seawolves. Shorthanded Sewardson back-checking, trying to get there. Carter closes in and shoots, and Rutherford with a big-time blocker save. Malott working on Don Carter behind the goal. Dashers dodge a bullet there. We're to 5-on-4 now. 30 seconds to go. Here's Uturo. Drop pass for Sewardson. Sewardson looking for a shot pass to the middle. Davis tipped it on goal, but Perrant holds the line. Albrecht pinching down low. Glides behind the goal. Backhanding it back out to the point. Searching for Davis. Instead holds on to it. Shoots, and Perrant able to make it and jump on the rebound for another whistle and a face-off. With 13 seconds to go on the 5-on-4. We'll take a quick break for our second media timeout here in period one and be back in a few short moments for the Dashers and the Seawolves. Still no score from Biloxi. You're listening to the Dashers Hockey Network.
Bush Guide, cold and smooth survival skills.
Hello?
Should you become stranded, be ready to signal rescuers.
Bush. How long have I been out here?
About 12 minutes. Head for the mountains.
And we welcome you back. Just 13 seconds remaining on the Genworth State Farm power play. Couple corrections. The penalty calls, Isaiah Paris was booked for interference, and then Sam Turner for a slash moments later. The officials tonight, referees are Corey Fossa and Brian Cole. The linesmen Sean Oram and Michael Maxon. As we're back underway here with inside 10 minutes to go, period one. Puck will be cleared this time. That should just about do it. The Dashers with a tough go. Had a pretty lengthy 5-on-3, but a couple good scoring opportunities is all they'll be able to settle for. As this one gets iced and the draw will retreat back to Rutherford's end of things. Shots 11-6 in favor of the visitors. Blake Sewardson gliding into the face-off circle against Brendan Hussey. Hussey, a former member of the Bradford Bulls GMHL team back in 2018. As it's spun back down low into the corner for Pekarsik. Pekarsik spins on goal. Rutherford was surprised by the shot, but a reactionary save keeps this a scoreless game. Slinger, once number 4, now number 13, trying to kick the puck up the wall, but being harassed by Lucas Pekarsik. Prexler holds the wall for a moment and now will pinch back to the near side. Nathan Albrecht bouncing one in the direction of Joanne Davis. Davis plays it back to his defenseman Albrecht, who goes up the wall, intercepted. Back come the Seawolves. Pekarsik trying to find a new gear. He gets sandwiched by both Davis and Zach Slinger. Good defensive play that time from the Dashers. And now they could have numbers. Breakout pass to Blake Sewardson. A 3-on-1 brewing for the Dashers. Sewardson closing in, gives to Prexler, back to Sewardson, looking for Davis, and they're not on the same page. Swung in front, out to Prexler at the hash. Still moving in, gets it out to the point. Quick shot comes in, and that one blocked down off the stick of Ian Erdman. Oh, it looked like just a little too many passes. As is Blake Sewardson gonna, who's going to the bench? It looks like Jawan Davis. A little upset there as he'll head to the penalty box for 2 minutes. And Mississippi's gonna head back to the man advantage. It'll be another Carnegie Dumpstar penalty kill. I'm not sure if it was a formal penalty or just some jawing. Maybe an unsportsmanlike conduct. Justin Brosnan certainly searching for an explanation, and we'll sit tight until we have ours. So Jawan Davis serving 2 minutes, and the Dashers get a quick clear. It was an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty assessed to Jawan Davis. As it comes over to Bartlett outside the circle, gives over to the top for Hussey. Malott able to just get a little bit of his blade on it, but a turnover in front, still loose. Rutherford trying to recover. Nobody knows where the puck is. It's behind the goal, behind the end line. Rutherford back into position, but a scary moment. One-timer comes in, flutters through the blue paint. Another close call there. 7:15 to go, period one. Turner holds, gives to Hussey his drive. Big pillow save made by Rutherford. Out at the point now. Pekarzik goes over to Sam Turner. Holding, shoots through traffic, and that one deflects wide. Minute and 5 seconds to go on the man advantage for the Seawolves. They're second of the game. Pass back over to Turner. Turner holding, patiently surveys, sends it down low, tipped on goal, and Rutherford gives up a good rebound on the save, but nobody there to finish it. 50 seconds remain on the Jawan Davis minor for unsportsmanlike conduct. Here's Don Carter Jr. Don Carter Jr. attended Hamline University, NCAA D3. 107 games played coming into the weekend. He's now in his 110th game. As a turnover now. Here coming into the zone is Zach Horn. Quick pass across, goes right through Andrew Utero. One he'd certainly like back. 22 seconds to go on the man advantage. Dashers get a shorthanded opportunity there. Carter goes breakout to Stacy. Stacy on the near side, closes in and gives back to Hussey. Over to Stacy again. Cycling to the middle, shoots from the point, and Rutherford saw that one all the way. Is able to jump on that. 5:55 remaining, and we'll get another face-off. Both teams will make some personnel changes ahead of this face-off draw. Richie Perrant in between the pipes. An alum of SUNY Oswego in the SUNYAC, Montreal, Quebec native, 6 foot, 175 pounds, going up against Rutherford from Fort Wayne, Indiana, 5'10", 215. A rookie now playing, making his 25th start for the Dashers this season. As the power play comes to an expiration, Davis comes out of the box and appears he's going to stay out on the ice for this next shift. During that pregame ceremony, not sure if anybody caught it, but while the players were bringing the flag off the ice, there was a Mississippi Seawolves Brad Denny jersey. Pretty unique game to wear that to. The former Dasher and former Seawolf, of course, the captain of the Dashers in their 2017 championship run. As Davis closes in and shoots, Perrant makes the save, and Davis crashes the goal. That he's going to have to answer to that with Colby Audette coming in at him. But yeah, Brad Denny Seawolves jersey in the house, down in the corner there. I can still see it down on the glass. But not a bad night to wear that shirt. As now is Jawan Davis going to head back to the box. Oh, he's got to be careful here. He might get the gate if he keeps barking. But he'll be sent off just as quick as he rejoined the play. And with 5:41 to go, the Dashers are going to head back to the Carnegie Dumpstar penalty kill. So here we go. Dasher penalty kill this season has hovered right around 65% for quite some time. Tonight they're 2 for 2, but their third opportunity here will be a big one. Been on their heels for a little bit now after gaining some momentum. Jumanji with a pass quickly out to Blake Sewardson. Wish he had a little more mustard on that as Sewardson gets spun around by Pekarsik. Quickly back up to his feet as Pekarsik leaks out on the other side. Pekarsik will dump it on in. Erdman gets shoved off the puck. It spits up high off the window. Hussey gloves it down, and he's going to use his boot to get it to the far side. Out to the point it comes once again. Quick shot comes in through traffic. The rebound, Hussey fighting to get it on goal. He gets taken down. Looked like Sewardson was a little guilty for a moment, but the referees keep their arms down. Sea Wolves, the chant from the Mississippi Coast Coliseum faithful. Another good crowd for the matinee here. They had 1,700 approximately both nights as Blake Sewardson gets tripped up by Perrant that time. Perrant barking with the official almost like he wanted Sewardson to get a call. Keller drop pass on over to Curtis Hansen. Hansen back over to Stacy. Touch pass from Carter for Stacy. Turned over. Sewardson shorthanded now, trying to find the sport mode. Closing in. He comes, and oh my goodness, a great effort from Andrew Stacy to negate that opportunity. Sewardson just couldn't get the separation he needed to make a play and get a shot away. Yeah, Stacy. Go ahead, Colt.
Sorry about that. Those ones are always tough, though. End of the shift there, you've been out for a minute, killing the penalty already, and then you're just trying to use all the gas you have left just to get down the ice, and so those are always the worst ones to have.
As Rutherford is able to hang on to that one, 4:06 to go. 26 seconds remaining on number 26's Minor. We'll be back in a few short moments. Dashers looking to kill their third penalty in the closing moments here of period one.
Looking for a delicious way to enjoy a healthy beverage? Stir Nutrition is Tilton's new healthy hangout. They provide a wide selection of protein shakes, energy drinks, and protein coffees of various sizes and flavors. They also have seasonal specials to fit the vibes just right. Come on in to meet the friendly staff at 1770 Georgetown Road, Suite B in Tilton, Illinois to see for yourself, or call 217-703-1374 to learn more. Just because it's cold outside doesn't mean you can't have a bounce house. Make your party one that the kids, and maybe some adults, will remember. Dishman Inflatables offers a wide variety of different sizes and styles of inflatable fun. They pride themselves on exceptional service and affordable prices that can make any day a celebration. Turn your backyard into a princess palace or a pirate ship. There's even dunk tanks available. Located in Bismarck, Illinois, Dishman Inflatables will continue to serve Vermilion County in both Illinois and Indiana for years to come. Follow Dishman Inflatables on Facebook or call 217-474-6319 to learn more. Dishman Inflatables. We rent you the fun for your party.
And we welcome you back. Quick shot off the face-off is quickly sent out. Good thing it went wide because it looked like that could have been trouble. As puck was played with a high stick as well, so it looks like the draw will come to the Mississippi end to the favor of the Dashers. Face-off is tied up by Utero, one away by the Seawolves. Behind the end line, here's Andrew Stacy starting things out from his own end. Prexler right there with him, but a soft pass just out of the bandwidth of Keller. Gets it back, tried to center it, and Rutherford luckily didn't have to face a shot there as he was trying to decide left or right. Now Carter closes in and shoots. Rutherford another save. Couple more spears, and now some bodies come in to get around their goaltender. 3 minutes and 39 seconds to go here in the first period. The Dashers, who once led in shots 11-5, now trail 15-12. But they're back to even strength. Jawan Davis out of the box. And he heads over to the bench. Zach Horn now will take the face-off against Hussey. Quick shot from Bartlett goes all the way over the goal. Now back down low, it's Ian Erdman. Erdman runs into his former Watertown teammate, Ross Bartlett. Goes over to Hussey in the corner below the end line. Dug out by Zach Horn. And he'll send it off the stick of Justin Brosnan. Played with a high stick, but Mississippi is the next to touch it, so we play on. On the near side, Tanner Coleman in the circle at center ice. Hussey breaks it over to Bartlett. Beautiful pass to Pekarsik, who tried to get a shot away and missed his mark again. Had a lot of shots off the mark for both sides here, and playing in your third or fourth game in 3 or 4 days, depending on who you are, it's absolutely going to have some ripple effects. As O'Reilly able to kick it back over to his forehand with a good effort in the neutral zone. Looked like he almost was offside there, almost expecting the referees to blow the whistle. And then he gets run into the wall by Keller. O'Reilly back up to his feet, throws a quick slash at Keller, who gets it to the near side for Hansen. Hansen off the skate of Malak, gets it down low. Keller tried to backhand one on goal, and Jumanji there to help recover. O'Reilly goes off the glass again and will dump the puck in deep. A really nice dump that time to avoid the icing. Back to retrieve it is Stacy. Stacy with Madiorov right in his face. Gives back over to Turner. Down low to Stacy once again. He'll start the charge from his own end. Goes around Jumanji, and then Marchicello out there as well. Marchicello with his first FPHL goal last night in his 13th game. Hasn't played since 21-22 with the Delaware Thunder, where he recorded 10 games. And now in his 4th game with his new team, he's got a pair of fights and a goal. Not bad in your first FPHL weekend in about 3 years. 100 seconds remain here, period 1 in the neutral zone. Sean Gore able to keep possession of the puck, dumps it back in. Marchicello trying the stick lift on Turner. Turner has it go back over to the far side inadvertently, and he'll sweep it back down low for Stacy to start things. 80 seconds to go in the first period now. Don Carter Jr. below the end line. Waiting for some help. It looks like they're going to go for a couple more changes as some new fresh legs will cowboy over the boards. Here comes Coleman. Back over to Sewardson. Knocked away by Colby Audette. Albrecht sends it around the wall. Prexler, the first one there, trying to play it over to Jawan Davis back in the zone. Davis, like a bull in a china shop, right back into the offensive zone. I expect him to be flying around after those frustrating 2 calls that he was forced to serve. He gets it back in the near side corner. Tried to spin one on goal. It got blocked down in front. Prexler jammed into the wall by Coleman. Sewardson from a low angle is stoned by Perrant. 40 seconds to go. Prexler helps Albrecht recover. Prexler, quick little head fake, and now gets it on over to Slinger. Slinger for Jawan Davis. Davis surveying into the middle for Sewardson. The pass a little hot. Sewardson on goal. Perrant squeezes the leg shut, and the green light comes on, indicating no goal. But Jawan Davis showing his patience there, setting up Blake Sewardson on the back door, and it was kind of an awkward pass for Sewardson to handle, but a good one. The only option that Davis really had, and it led to a pretty good scoring chance.
No, it's great to see here at the end of the first. It's going to really maintain the momentum going into the second here, hopefully. So if we can close out here and maybe a quick one, it'd be great. But if not, it'd be great for the momentum going through the rest of the game.
Puck on the near side. It's Albrecht. Drop pass over to Zach Slinger, who finds Jawan Davis. Davis, first touch wasn't his best, and Sewardson has to come help him rescue. Out in the neutral zone now. Zach Slinger in a foot race with Ross Bartlett. Bartlett flies in and is able to win the race. Albrecht looking back for Slinger. Slinger blows an edge on his own as time expires. And that will do it for the first period. An entertaining one. Once again, the goaltenders. The story in this one, Mississippi outshoots the Dashers 16-15. But hey, it's a pick'em. Flip a coin. That's who's going to win this one. We still have so much more to cover. 40 minutes left to go. Colton, heading into the first intermission, what do you think Paul McLean's message has got to be for his group?
Just keep trucking, keep moving through. It's been a long weekend of 4 games, and this being the 4th. And what you said earlier, he's probably going to say the same thing of, I know you're banged up, I know you're bruised, I know you're tired, but 40 more minutes of hockey, just give it all you got.
And 90 more minutes on the clock before we'll know. Will the curse stand or will it be broken? Dashers, Seawolves, period 2 coming up in about 18 short minutes after this quick intermission break.
Nuts About Bolts is a family and locally owned hardware store that has been open since 2015. Offering a wide range of products, they have the missing piece for your next project. If they don't have what you're looking for in stock, they can happily order it for you. Nuts About Bolts offers delivery services with no minimum purchase amount required. They take pride in their prices and friendly service. First-time customers get 10% off their first purchase. Additionally, Nuts About Bolts accepts returns up to 30 days after your purchase. They are open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. and on Saturday from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. You can call at 217-516-3186 or visit them at 812 Warrington Avenue in Danville to learn more. Nuts About Bolts is a proud sponsor of Dashers Hockey.
This is no ordinary cup. This Scooter's coffee cup was served with a genuine so good to see you again smile. This cup has a little boost of energy just for you. This cup came with extra whip for good luck.
We lost!
You'll get them next time. This Scooter's coffee cup was made by your favorite barista for her favorite customer. So go ahead, scoot on around. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
Scoot on around. We know a lot of people are hurting right now, and the Gold Rush is here to help. We are looking to fill our shelves with your pre-owned items. We pay top dollar for your jewelry, TVs, laptops, tablets, gaming systems, tools, musical equipment, coins, and much more. The Gold Rush Pawn Shop is Vermilion County's best pawn shop as voted by the Commercial News Reader's Choice Awards for the last 20 years. We have 2 locations to serve you best. The Gold Rush at 20 North Hazel Street in Danville and Gold Rush 2 at 41 East Main in Champaign.
Toyota of Danville is car shopping made easy. They provide a vast selection of new and used vehicles along with exceptional care. Car loans and financing are also available. Toyota of Danville prides themselves on their commitment to amazing customer experiences. They also have a service center to ensure the vehicle you purchase will be up to par and on the road for years to come. While you wait on service or parts, they have a wide variety of thoughtful amenities to enhance your experience. Come on down and see what Toyota of Danville can offer you. Toyota of Danville is located at 2106 Georgetown Road in Tilton, Illinois. You can search their new and used vehicles or parts inventory online. Feel free to schedule a visit for service. Visit toyotaofdanville.com or call 217-442-8474 to learn more. Toyota of Danville, the fun place to buy.
It's time to come home to Carpet Weaver's Flooring and Furniture Gallery.
We don't want you to just like your new floors. We want you to love them.
From waterproof floors and carpet to furniture and design advice.
You've got a team of experts on your side.
Now get our best prices of the season on every carpet and floor. Complete your room with furniture and accessories. Buy it all with free financing too. Come home to Carpet Weavers,
Where floors, furniture,
and family meet.
Just because it's cold outside doesn't mean you can't have a bounce house. Make your party one that the kids, and maybe some adults, will remember. Dishman Inflatables offers a wide variety of different sizes and styles of inflatable fun. They pride themselves on exceptional service and affordable prices that can make any day a celebration. Turn your backyard into a princess palace or a pirate ship. There's even dunk tanks available. Located in Bismarck, Illinois, Dishman Inflatables will continue to serve Vermilion County in both Illinois and Indiana for years to come. Follow Dishman Inflatables on Facebook or call 217-474-6319 to learn more. Dishman Inflatables. We rent you the fun for your party. Wilson's Complete Auto and Transmission LLC has been a full-service auto repair shop in Danville, Illinois since 1955. They specialize in full-service auto repair, transmission, and brakes. Their technicians have years of experience and are ASE certified. They're looking forward to growing their business and continuing to serve the Danville and surrounding areas. They'd like to personally invite you to stop in today for auto repair and maintenance. Visit wilsonscompleteauto.com or call 217-442-3382 to learn more. Watchfire empowers businesses to stand out, differentiate themselves, and create a strong market presence. They have developed an advertising solution capable of delivering affordable, effective, and immediate communication that drives revenue. Every aspect of their display hardware, content management software, and ongoing services are built around giving you the greatest tools available to help grow your business. Their world-class engineering team crafts each design and specifies each component to deliver worry-free performance and longevity. Their designs are thoughtful and intentional, aimed at delivering unparalleled uptime and stunning visual performance to a variety of different venues. Watchfire LED sign products carry their commitment to excellence and include the industry-best parts and factory labor warranties. Watchfire, the industry leader in quality, reliability, and customer service. Visit watchfiresigns.com or call 217-442-0611 to learn more.
Winter's coming. Think your furnace is good to go but want to be sure? For a limited time, CU Trade Services Kashevsky Heating and Air is offering a $65 basic operational check to get you ready for the cold. Need plumbing or electrical work too? CU Trade Services Kashevsky Heating and Air now proudly serves the Danville area for heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical services. Call CU Trade Services Kashevsky Heating and Air now to book your basic furnace operational check at 217-442-1454 or visit cutradeservices.com today.
Sleep Inn and Suites in Danville offer a simply stylish sanctuary near the Danville Area Community College. Their wide variety of amenities and accommodations make it the place to stay for anyone. Make yourself at home in one of their 76 individually furnished guest rooms, featuring refrigerators and microwaves. Your pillow-top bed comes with premium bedding. Wired and wireless internet access is complimentary, while 32-inch flat-screen televisions with cable programming provide the entertainment. Private bathrooms with showers feature complimentary toiletries and hair dryers. A complimentary full breakfast is served on weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. and on weekends from 6:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Conveniently located off of I-74, they are also within driving distance from several local sites and destinations, including Bunker Hill and Kennecook County Park, the David S. Palmer Arena, and the Village Mall. Looking for a delicious way to enjoy a healthy beverage? Stir Nutrition is Tilton's new healthy hangout. They provide a wide selection of protein shakes, energy drinks, and protein coffees of various sizes and flavors. They also have seasonal specials to fit the vibes just right. Come on in to meet the friendly staff at 1770 Georgetown Road, Suite B in Tilton, Illinois to see for yourself or call 217-703-1374 to learn more. Gilbert Street Cafe serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They offer all of their menu options at any time of the day to satisfy any mood you find yourself in. They offer a variety of your favorite salads, sandwiches, burgers, and Italian dishes. Gilbert Street Cafe is a casual-style family restaurant in a comfortable, modern, and friendly environment. They are open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Feel free to place an order online for takeout or come and dine inside. Their friendly staff will greet you as part of their own family. You can call at 217-213-6169 or visit 628 North Gilbert Street in Danville. Gilbert Street Cafe is a proud sponsor of the Dashers Hockey Club.
Jocko's features legendary pizza and so much more. Imagine all your favorite ingredients piled high on Jocko's crispy, crackery thin, or New York-style crust, plus many delectable signature pizzas. Jocko's award-winning loaded farm-fresh salad bar has the best selection in town and goes perfect with their daily homemade soups. Our extensive menu is comprised of a large variety of appetizers, hearty sandwiches, several entrees, including savory pasta and luscious desserts, wet your whistle signature wines, and craft beer specials. There is always something new to discover at Jocko's, so don't miss our daily and monthly specials. Kids of all ages will love the model trains and daily games on the big screens. We welcome groups of all sizes or enjoy the comfort of a homemade meal in the convenience of your home or office from their bountiful selection on the catering menu. Jocko's, rocking your taste buds since 1972, Gilbert and Williams, Danville, Illinois.
The solar industry has come a long way since it got its start, with lower installation costs, greater output and storage options, and financial incentives for getting started. Now is a great time to add solar to your home. Rector Solar and Roofing is your neighborhood authority in the solar industry. They are experienced roofers who know the value of solar and strive to put it to work in our community. They can dispel the myths surrounding solar and give you trusted advice that's accurate to your home. Visit rectorsolar.com to request a free quote or call 217-281-7000. Midwest Asphalt specializes in a wide range of services, including asphalt contracting, which includes seal coating, line striping, and patchwork, earthwork, like grading, foundation work, excavation, sewer and water services, and site clearing, concrete services for walls, floors, foundations, sidewalks, and parking lots, and property demolition, industrial, residential, commercial demolition, and concrete removal. They are locally owned and operated by highly trained professional crews with emergency services available. Visit MidwestAsphaltCo.com to request a free estimate or call 217-446-3350.
One word I use to describe Fisher National Bank is caring. Caring is taking care of the customer's needs, not just their financial needs, their family needs, their community needs. We participate in the community. We support the school like no one else in town. We look at what we can do not as how it affects our bottom line, but is it the right thing to do? Are we good members of the community? We're not just taking from the community, and I think that's what we do best. I've got so many customers that just will come in and spend an hour, and before you know it, the day is gone, and I look and say, oh gosh, I didn't get things done. But you did get something done. You spent time with someone, you learn more about them, they learn more about you. It makes for a better day, it makes for a better business.
Fisher National Bank, member FDIC.
The bucket off, still feeding him right. Rachenko off balance, down he goes. Thomas Murphy with a big fight win, fires up the crowd. Salah goes, he wheels around, his quick shot, hit the bottle, he scores! Nikolai Salah! Far down, he scores! That's number 200! Justin Crosby stunning! Salov now in the high slot. His quick shot, he scores! Nikolai Salov! Oh my goodness! Some bomb right hands in front of the Dashers bench. Pulls his helmet off. Still going. Now Jawan Davis. His first shot, he scored! Jawan Davis. Sizzle to his backhand. Moving in, he scored! Blake Sewardson, how you doing? Firing up the crowd. Zach Horn in all alone with a breakaway. Walks in, shoots, scores! Zach Horn! Zinchenko towards the goal, shoots, he scores! Bohdan Zinchenko restores the lead. That second of the season goes over the top of the right. A couple more rights to Greco, takes him down and pounds him. Zinchenko with a couple over the top. He's got him against the glass. Bohdan Zinchenko, a healthy diet of rights. My songs know what you did in the dark. So light 'em up. Murphy scores! Brosnan who shoots, he scores! Justin Brosnan, the captain. And we're getting set for period 2 here. Devin Dobeck, Colton Wyzak along with you from high above the ice at the Mississippi Coast Coliseum, the former home of the ECHL's Mississippi Seawolves, the 1998-99 Kelly Cup champions. But jumping into our game stats here, still scoreless. The shot's pretty even, 16-15 in favor of the Seawolves. Behind the slight edge, power play, Seawolves 0 for 3, Dashers 0 for 2. 6 penalty minutes for the Dashers and 4 for the Seawolves. We have not had a fight since the Baton Rouge game. These two teams have not dropped the gloves yet. In a close game, I understand both teams probably are really tired, depending if they're playing their third or fourth game in a row. But do you think that maybe someone will want to try and drop the gloves, give their team that energy boost early on here in the second period, Colt?
Yeah, I think we'll see one. I know a few of the guys in the room were talking about it. They didn't want to be too banged up for the rest of the games for the weekend. They're saying that on Friday, but it's a Sunday, couple days off coming up, so we might see someone drop them, try and get that energy going. I know Marchessaullo is a good guy to watch for. I know he likes to mix it up, so we'll just have to wait and see.
Dashers will go from left to right now. The Seawolves from right to left. Getting all set and ready to go here for period 2. Scoreless game. It's been a fun one. Thank you for joining us for our matinee edition of Dashers Hockey on the Dashers Hockey Network. Our second 4:05 start time of the season. We'll have one more coming up for you. April 6th, I believe, is the date of that one. 4:05, the final home game for the Dashers. Brendan Hussey and Blake Sewardson will take the opening draw to begin period 2 here. Who's going to get ahead first? The Dashers have not led in quite some time. It's been over a month since they've had the first lead of the hockey game. Nathan Malott misplays it a little bit and then gets tied up with Bartlett before getting it into the neutral zone. It's TJ Prexler able to win a puck battle and try and get it back to his roommate Jawan Davis. He gets pulled down, and now they're going to have a penalty coming against TJ Prexler. Delayed penalty. Perrant heads to the bench. Stacy down low over to Pekarsik. Pekarsik looking over for Bartlett. Bartlett reels it in and sends it up to the point. Kept in by Sam Turner. He'll go back to the glove of Ross Bartlett. Bartlett surveying for options from a low angle, shoots. And that one goes up and all the way out to the far point for Stacy. 6-on-5 still here between these two teams. Delayed penalty. Turner over to Stacy. Stacy with pressure from Davis. Bartlett's got it now. holding it. Mississippi maximizing this power play time, but Nathan Malott finally there after a misplay on the wall. And now Mississippi's going to head to their 4th man advantage opportunity of the evening. Looked like TJ Prexler just got knotted up there and just kind of a victim of the circumstance. Had his stick in the wrong area and pulled down a Seawolf on his way to the ice. So he's going to serve a guy who doesn't get too many PIMs, but he will be sent off, I would imagine, for a hold. We'll have to wait on that ruling in a moment. Did not see the indication. Face-off is won by the Dashers. Albrecht tries to chop it out of the zone. 4th Carnegie Dumpstar penalty kill. It's a hooking penalty on Prexler. As I mentioned, that stick was in the wrong area. That's probably the right call. Carter back out to the point for Hansen. On over to Stacy for Hansen again at the top of the circle. Plays it for Keller. His one-timer dribbling through the crease, and Rutherford has to make an uncomfortable save. Now Zach Slinger, why not run it down the ice? He gets tripped up by Hansen, but got his job done, was able to clear it. Uturo now, after a turnover was forced behind the goal, gets it on over to Albrecht, and now it's given away back to the Seawolves. They'll go from north to south here with 75 seconds to go on the power play. Sorry, I got caught off guard when the screen shut off. Was hoping that would be a quick recovery, and it was. About 2 minutes gone by here in the second period, and halfway through the TJ Prexler minor for hooking. Don Carter Jr. banking it up the wall in the direction of Ross Bartlett. Bartlett down low. Bartlett had a pair of penalties yesterday, but he's been pretty clean thus far here tonight. Keller above the circle shoots, and Rutherford makes the save. Erdman had his stick tied up that time by Dalton Anderson. Anderson goes back over to the far side, sent into the front, and Anderson tipped it, but off the mark from the feed of Hussey. Out to Keller once again, cycling it up to the point for Turner. Turner goes over to the far circle where it bounces over the stick of Hussey. Hussey down low, spit back out by Anderson for Bartlett. 15 seconds to go on the penalty kill. Malott has it go through his legs. Anderson plays it back out into the corner. At the top of the circle, Hussey's shot into the chest of Rutherford. And he'll make that save and get a much-needed whistle. Shots to open up period 2, 4-0 in favor of the Seawolves. Of course, that early power play will help their margin there. As now on the face-off, it'll be Philip Wong playing in his first game of the weekend, as I mentioned earlier. Just had a baby, so congratulations to him. Slinger now trying to break it out of the zone with the penalty coming to an expiration. TJ Prexler, fresh out of the box, gets it around the red line at center ice and gives it back away to Wong. Banked by Coleman up and over to Hippolyte Smith, whose name we haven't heard too much through the opening 23 minutes here. Barrington shoves it back down into the corner. Wong slammed into the wall by Milan. A low-angle shot turned aside by Rutherford. Perfect 21 of 21 for the rookie out of Fort Wayne right now. Another shot comes in from the point, deflects up and over the goal. Back down low. It's TJ Prexler flipping it into the center ice zone. Blake Siewertson's going to win the race there to negate the icing. They might have waved it off with Barrington trying to play it on the near side anyway. Siewertson bunting one back into the corner looking for Prexler. Philip Wong, despite a couple stick lifts from Prexler, is going to be able to shift it from north to south. Back deep into the zone. It's wrapped around the wall. It's going to come all the way back out into center ice with Mississippi in the midst of a change. Pass into the skates of Bartlett, broken up for a moment by Albrecht, but then pounded back down low by Pekarsik. Hussey whacks it around to the near side corner, and Bartlett sweeps it to the near corner once again. Pekarsik at the top of the key, shoots through traffic, pinballing down. Rutherford's able to locate it and make a save. Bartlett now getting into it with Albrecht for a brief moment, but Rutherford gets that whistle he wanted, and 15:45 to go. Another face-off set to come in his end. Dashers shotless in this period. Mississippi with the only 7 shots that have happened thus far. Zach Horn and Brendan Hussey will take it once again. Hussey wins it back out to his winger, but they have a little trouble controlling it. Kept in by Pekarsik, and he swings it back in deep where it's picked up by Hussey. Hussey out to the point. It's Stacy who shoots, and Rutherford punches that one out of the air to the near side once again. Down low, it's Bartlett. Around the wall he goes. Out to the point, Stacy tiptoeing the blue line. Gives it over to Turner who shoots, and Rutherford once again punching with his waffle board into the near side corner. Stacy over for Turner. Turner holds and shoots into the skates of O'Reilly. On goal again, and Pekarsik just missed his mark. Might have been deflected off a dasher as well on the way in. 5 minutes gone by here in period 2. Shot goes wide there for a moment. Now Albrecht trying to tilt the ice, and here comes Zach Horn. Potential numbers for the Dashers the other way. Horn dropped to O'Reilly, tried to force one to the far side for Brazen on goal. And Perrant, holding the post, is able to make the save. The first shot on goal of the period, though, for the visitors. Sean Gore with it all by his lonesome. Stretches one out to the far side for Madiorov. Touch deep into the zone. Don Carter Jr., the first one there. He'll wheel around the near side. Run into the wall by Yasuke Jumanji. Carter through the center ice circle once again. Flips it down below the end line. Gore the first one there. He elects to just pound it around the wall, and Jumanji able to recover. Breaks it out to the far side. Madiorov, the lefty from Russia, closing in and shoots, and it goes up and into the seats. Souvenir for a lucky fan. 14:11 to go. This will be our first media timeout of period 2. We're scoreless in Biloxi, back in a dash.
Winter's coming. Think your furnace is good to go but want to be sure? For a limited time, CU Trade Services Kashevsky Heating and Air is offering a $65 basic operational check to get you ready for the cold. Need plumbing or electrical work too? CU Trade Services Kashevsky Heating and Air now proudly serves the Danville area for heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical services. Call CU Trade Services Kashevsky Heating and Air now to book your basic furnace operational check at 217-442-1454 or visit cutradeservices.com today.
Toyota of Danville is car shopping made easy. They provide a vast selection of new and used vehicles along with exceptional care. Car loans and financing are also available. Toyota of Danville prides themselves on their commitment to amazing customer experiences. They also have a service center to ensure the vehicle you purchase will be up to par and on the road for years to come. While you wait on service or parts, they have a wide variety of thoughtful amenities to enhance your experience. Come on down and see what Toyota of Danville can offer you. Toyota of Danville is located at 2106 Georgetown Road in Tilton, Illinois. You can search their new and used vehicles or parts inventory online. Feel free to schedule a visit for service. Visit toyotaofdanville.com or call 217.
Devin Dobek and Colton Wyzak back along with you here. Still scoreless through the first 25-plus minutes of this one from the Mississippi Coast Coliseum. The final game of a 4-game road trip for the Dashers Hockey Club. Who's going to pull ahead first is going to be the question. It was a low-scoring affair yesterday. Touchdown low. Quick pass. Jumanji shoots. Save made by Perrant. Well, really nice feed from Madiorov there down low. And Jumanji with a golden opportunity, the best of the period for the Dashers. Albrecht gets run over by Paris that time. Trying to close him out then, or rather that was Malat. He gets bumped into by Paris again. He's playing a physical game down in the trenches below the end line. Battle right in Wayne Gretzky's office. 4 bodies everywhere, some cross checks going. And this is when you just wait for someone to get sick of the other. But frustrations being held in check for the moment. Back down low it comes past Dalton Anderson. Erdman able to bank it around the wall to Nathan Malat, but he turns it over to Isaiah Paris. Long shift for this Dashers group out on the ice. Erdman gives it back over to Madiorov. Madiorov misplayed it. Trying to make a quick move, and Rutherford there to make another big save. 13:10 to go. And the Dashers will get some much-needed changes. Shots on goal are 17-26 in favor of the Seawolves. They're out shooting the Dashers 10-2 in the period alone. Another quick shot off the stick of, I believe, Hansen is going to be held by Parker Rutherford. Rutherford, the backbone of this team ever since day one, Colton. Stopped all 27 pucks that have come his way tonight. And what a warrior, playing his 4th game in 4 days. He is going to have some serious recovery to do when the Dashers get back home to Danville. Jumps on that one once again, and we'll have another face-off just as soon as we dropped it. Face-off won by Jawan Davis over to Albrecht. He's being worked on by Keller. Instead, he'll pull it down low. And now from behind his own goal, starting things, saucer pass out of the reach of Jawan Davis. Goes over towards the Dasher bench, and Sewardson looking to chop it back on in. Davis in the center ice zone. Sewardson had his stick knocked away. No call from the officials there. Prexler with plenty of room will cross the blue line. Davis stays onside. Prexler, a shot with purpose, goes high. All the way off the wall, and then an aggressive step from Albrecht will lead to a one-on-one. Took the stick of Wong with him, luckily. And Rutherford makes another big save in his chest, 12:28 to go. Yeah, if Wong was able to hang on to his stick, it would have been a scary opportunity with numbers the other way, but Albrecht just trying to hold the zone and extend the play. High risk, high reward opportunity, and unfortunately that could have been bad.
Yeah, it's nice having a goaltender like Parks in that there where you know you can play those 50-50 situations, and even if it does turn into a 2-on-1 where it is unfortunate for those plays, but even having that, you know you have the confidence that your goalie is going to make a save.
Yeah, the confidence is definitely crucial, but you also don't want to put him in that situation as much as possible. So making those split-second decisions is something that luckily I don't have to do as a hockey player from high above here, above the ice. But, yeah, it's tough, especially in the moment, given the situation. Close game, trying to extend plays, give your opportunity for offense as much as possible. As Bartlett run into the wall by Nathan Malott. It's quickly picked up by Pekarsik, but he fanned trying to get it out to the point. Zach Horn has it taken away. Erdman, nice backhand pass on over for O'Reilly. O'Reilly will bank it into the center ice area for Turner. Coleman now with it in his own end. Goes by Justin Brazen on the far side. O'Reilly runs into a Seawolf over on the end that way. Zach Horn now across the blue line. He's got Brazen with him. Horn's quick shot turned aside by Perrant. Out to the point now. Nathan Malott, a little trouble handling it. Flex off his stick, and he'll have to reset. He makes a tough play that turns the puck over to Mississippi. Anderson wrapping it around the wall. There to retrieve it is Isaiah Paris. Goes down low for Anderson. Harrison out to the point. And now a turnover. Here's Madiorov leading the charge back in the other direction. Feeds it over to Horn, who shoots. Oh, big save by Perrant. But there again, Ilner Madiorov really making, despite having limited shifts, his time count. I mean, seriously, he can make a play out of nothing, and a really good effort that time. As now, here we go. It looks like Marchesello's going to jump on Tanner Coleman. They'll get squared up and go. Coleman eventually drops the gloves, but he was jumped by Marchesello. Marchesello with some rights. The personal trainer teaching Tanner Coleman right there, and eventually they both go down, and some energy for both sides here. Everybody up on the bench, banging sticks on the wall, and Marchesello with his 3rd fight of the weekend goes with Tanner Coleman. Coleman trying to get the crowd into it now. Marchesello, man, he has found ways to really develop his role on this team. Not only is he a spark plug energy guy who can go out, start a fight, or make an aggressive play. He scored a goal last night to tie the game late in the second period. He has really been a pleasant surprise since arriving with the Dashers. And someone, hopefully, that will be around for a little bit, especially within the absence of Thomas Murphy, who headed back to Kingston, Ontario. Another huge shout out to the Murphys. Thomas's father is currently in the hospital, so our thoughts are with him, but Thomas just felt it was time to head home and be with his family, and we have all the best wishes and intentions for him going forward, and I'm sure we'll see him around the Fed next season as well. Uturo will go into the zone. Dashers very lucky that Marchesello did not get an instigator or agitator penalty or continuing an altercation, because it certainly looked like he was the only one with his gloves off for the first 3 seconds of that fight, and then Coleman eventually gave in and embraced it. Carter goes down low for Wong. Wong Goes right by Madiorov, down low to Hansen, turned over. Here's Jumanji giving up to Madiorov, closing in. He's got Uturo with him. Madiorov on his forehand, looks for Uturo on the doorstep, and it's broken up. Oh, just a little too patient that time. But another good play created by the Russian, and Jumanji as well. Another quick shot off the stick of Hansen. That one blew up on his twig, and now the Dashers will have to go in the other direction. Drop pass from Uturo. Can't get back over to Madiorov, and it'll be sent in deep down low. Albrecht goes around the wall to Zach Slinger. Uturo will chip it into the zone, and this one might be an icing, and it will be. 9:51 to go, but that will work as a clear because we have our second media timeout. Halfway home here in Biloxi. We'll be back in a dash. Still no score between the Dashers and the Wolves right here on the Dashers Hockey Network.
Guide, cold and smooth survival skills.
Hello?
Should you become stranded, be ready to signal rescuers.
How long have I been out here?
About 12 minutes. Head for the mountains.
Crowd's fired up, and we are two from high above the ice at the Mississippi Coast Coliseum. My name's Devin Novak. I'm joined by Dashers defenseman Colton Wyzak. Still a scoreless game about halfway through. 9:51 remaining here, period 2. Dashers win the ensuing faceoff. That was Yusuke Jumanji. Madiorov back out there again, of course, with the icing call, and he gets run into the wall off the skate of Uturo. Slinger plays it back for Uturo. Couple bodies going down in the center ice area. Albrecht back over for Madiorov. Ross Bartlett able to chop it up the wall, and Stacy's got it now. It goes all the way off Ross Bartlett in front of the crease, and a loose puck goes over to the far corner. Run into the wall is Slinger once again. It's batted down low by Pekarsik, sent out to Turner, closing in, he scores. Sam Turner from in between the circles had all the time he needed, picked his spot, and he beats Rutherford for the first time in 31 tries. And it's Seawolves 1, Dashers 0 here. Crowd back into it. Sam Turner, the former Dasher himself, player assistant coach for the Seawolves, currently a third-year Seawolf. He's had 4 multi-point games this season, 31 games in Danville, though, from 18 to 20, and 5 goals and 15 assists there. But a pretty good career for him. He's played with Knoxville of the SPHL along with the Binghamton Black Bears, and now against his former team in their third rendition of an era. Gets his team on the board first. Sorry, there was a weird collision over in front of the Mississippi bench. Just had to take a look exactly what had happened. Audette went down into the wall with Madiorov. Or maybe it was Erdman, rather. Brendan Hussey credited with the assist. As now another chance in front. Rutherford in the Dirty Bird. Luckily, the shot never got uncorked. Ross Bartlett, the secondary assist there, as now another turnover for the Dashers in their own end. And it will come all the way back to Perrant. 8.5 minutes to go here. It has been all Seawolves here in period 2. Out shooting the Dashers 16-4 in the frame. There's a nice hit over in the corner. Draws a response from the fans on the glass, pounding down there. Now it goes over across from Hansen to the point for Turner, who tries another one on goal. Doesn't get all the way there, but he gets his own rebound. Rebuttal opportunity on goal, and Rutherford swats it over to the near side window. Down low, here's Carter Jr. to the far end, goes up to the point for Hussey. Hussey floats it down low again. Now Keller overskated it. Malat plays it over to Yusuke, or rather TJ Prexler. And Justin Brazen retrieves it. Brazen in the high slot, loads up and shoots. And that one knocked down by his former teammate Sam Turner. Turned over to TJ Prexler. He hits the brakes to create some space, goes down low looking for Sewardson, but the pass a little out of his reach. Hansen will dump the puck back into the Dashers' end. It's Slinger going over to Albrecht. Albrecht, saucer pass just into the center ice area to clear the zone. O'Reilly trying to flank Turner. Now Turner between 4 Dashers trying to create some room. Zach Slinger bats it down, and an early whistle from the officials. Bartlett not happy, but he thought that Parker Rutherford had it, and so with 7:10 to go, we'll have another whistle and a face-off. Defensive zone draw for Zach Horn going up against Brendan Hussey. It's tied up. It goes out to the point for Stacy. Now back over in the direction of Pekarsik. Gives it away. Bartlett toe drag shoots, and a big save made by Rutherford. Ross Bartlett, 5'8", 165 pounds, out of Fort Myers, Florida, 26 years old. As I mentioned, was with Watertown earlier this year, playing in his 90th career FPHL game. And prior to his time in the Fed, was at Elmira College in the NEHC back in 2019. The best team plus minus guy, -4 coming into the 3-game set. But also a big penalty minutes guy as well. He's up to over 100, which is in the top 3 ranks on the team. Down in the corner, 5-man scrum is spit out to the point for Stacy. He uses the wall to his advantage, but it's a turnover. Horn trying to pick up the loose pass in the zone, and that one just off the mark. It'll be sent the distance. Rutherford wants an icing, and he'll get it with 6:28 to go. Parker Rutherford's made 34 saves on 35 shots tonight. Richie Parana perfect, 19 for 19. But it has been a period that by and large Mississippi has dominated. Have not seen too much of Jawan Davis as of late. Of course, had those 2 penalties in period 1, and now haven't seen him much since. So we'll keep an eye on that. Hoping he's okay. He is down on the bench. Albrecht tried to sweep it out to Jumanji. Malat's going to have to get on his horse and go retrieve the puck, with Dalton Anderson coming after him. Broken out to Jumanji. He's run into the Mississippi bench by Ross Bartlett. They get tied up for a brief moment, and now right back into the zone come the Seawolves. Barrington hits the brakes. On his forehand, goes down low, looking for Hippolyte Smith. It goes over to Erdman. Erdman tries a body fake to create some deception, and now Madiorov trying to skate it out of the zone. Delayed offside, so the Dashers get a chance to control it. Malat looking over for Jumanji. Backhand feed in the direction of Madiorov. Didn't get through. And it'll be floated back over Malat's head so Mississippi can get a change. Utero over the blue line. There's Jawan Davis right back into the play. Blake Sewardson has a little trouble playing it on the wall. It's kept in the zone. Sewardson swats it down low. Parent there to guide it over to the corner. Davis battling on the near side with Hippolyte Smith. And then he gets run down into the wall by Paris. Don Carter Jr. goes off the wall, run into the glass by Sean Doyle. Doyle playing in his 6th game of the season. Thought he had his first FPHL point last night, but ended up being called back on the Blake Sewardson goal. We got an icing, and with 5:05 to go, it looks like we are going to drop the puck one more time, and our next whistle will be our final immediate timeout of period 3. The horn did go off, but Marchicello and Tanner Coleman will be released from the box. Coleman gets a warm reception from the fans behind the Mississippi bench as he heads off. 5:05 to go. Davis tied it up and won the faceoff. Gore shoots from the point with Paris right in his face. He really had nowhere to put that one on goal, let alone down low, as then Doyle, maybe with an infraction. No, they won't call it, but he took down Keller back behind the play. Inside 5 minutes to go. Keller used the window, and Sean Doyle tried to play the body instead of the puck. Eventually he's able to get it out of the zone. Back over to Don Carter Jr. it comes. He overskated it for a moment and is able to half pirouette the puck back into the zone. Doyle stretching one out. A beautiful pass off the wall to TJ Prexler. Prexler pinching over to the middle, throws it just out of the reach of Brozin. He reels it back in with a little bit of reach, and then the referee gets sandwiched into the wall along with Brozin. Brozin goes for a dive in front of the crease for a moment. Now Sewardson back over to Prexler. Prexler out to the point. It's shot back down by Albrecht, but didn't get much on it. And now the door opens on the boards over on the far side as Stacy and Prexler getting to know each other after that. 4:06 to go. This should be our final media timeout of the period. So we will take it and be back in a dash right here. 1-0, the Wolves lead it on the Dashers Hockey Network.
Looking for a delicious way to enjoy a healthy beverage? Stir Nutrition is Tilton's new healthy hangout. They provide a wide selection of protein shakes, energy drinks, and protein coffees of various sizes and flavors. They also have seasonal specials to fit the vibes just right. Come on in to meet the friendly staff at 1770 Georgetown Road, Suite B in Tilton, Illinois to see for yourself, or call 217-703-1374 to learn more. Just because it's cold outside doesn't mean you can't have a bounce house. Make your party one that the kids and maybe some adults will remember. Dishman Inflatables offers a wide variety of different sizes and styles of inflatable fun. They pride themselves on exceptional service and affordable prices that can make any day a celebration. Turn your backyard into a princess palace or a pirate ship. There's even dunk tanks available. Located in Bismarck, Illinois, Dishman Inflatables will continue to serve Vermilion County in both Illinois and Indiana for years to come. Follow Dishman Inflatables on Facebook or call 217-474-6319 to learn more. Dishman Inflatables. We rent you the fun for your party.
And we welcome you back. Face-off controlled by the Seawolves out of their own end. Sent over to Sam Turner, who drops it back in the direction of Andrew Stacy. Seawolves with a 1-0 lead. Sam Turner, the difference maker as of right now. The assist to Anderson and Bartlett. Quinn O'Reilly now over to the far side for Brozin. Brozin tried to quickly get it over to Horn. Then he gets run into the wall by Stacy. Those two get knotted up and finally get untangled. But now a 2-on-1. Tough step for Albrecht. And now closing in. Here's Hansen shooting. Rutherford makes the save. Albrecht banks it back over to Brozin. Tried a between the legs pass to Zach Horn. If that had connected, it would have been a 2-on-1. Brozin gets run by, and now trying to trip Stacy, and now they're going to continue to have a conversation. Brozin, only 3 career fights in the FPHL, but he certainly took exception to what Stacy was doing there, and he's lucky he didn't get a stick infraction of his own. 3 minutes to go. Period 2, a 1-0 hockey game. Another war of attrition here between two 7th-place teams, but it has been must-watch entertainment. Jumanji able to guide one back to Madiorov. Staying on side is Utero. Through the legs, gets it back to his backhand and gets it on goal, where Perrant is able to cover. Close games like this, do you feel like as a player you tense up a little more, or are you loose? Like, how does the identity of the game kind of affect your play, or is it something you don't even think about at all?
I'm not going to lie. I'm sort of guy where I just learned the game growing up enough where when I play, it just kind of comes naturally. And I know a lot of guys like that where just the score doesn't matter. It does matter, but like when you're playing and you're in a game 1-0, you're not really thinking about it. You're just trying to do your job there and just do the best you can. Bartlett,
a drop pass on over to Don Carter. He goes hard around the glass and finds the stick of Nathan Malott. Malott goes up over to Uturo. Uturo over the blue line. Loads up and shoots. And that one, a bit of a knuckle puck, might have been deflected a bit. Jumanji accepts the hit to make the play to Madiorov. Gets it right back. Tried to swat it to the far point. It gets through. Malott sweeping it to keep it in the zone. Uturo, a good stick lift, now controls the puck with space running out. Tried to throw it into the skates of Jumanji, and now here's Ross Bartlett one-on-one. He gets around Malott to his backhand. Tried to open the 5-hole, and Rutherford slams it shut to keep this a one-goal hockey game. Rutherford has been exceptional tonight. 36 saves already. Not a game with a ton of shots last night, but here tonight, Mississippi has brought the pepper. So now minute 55 to go here. As here we go, Sean Gore gonna square off with Max Barrington. Gore in now his 7th FPHL fight since joining the Dashers. They're trying to grab a hold of each other. No one can get free just now. We haven't seen a punch. Gore over the top with a right. Barrington with an uppercut. Gore trying to get free. He's tied up on his right arm. Barrington throwing some shots but not connecting. Gore now comes down Broadway. Loses the helmet. Barrington comes back. An equal exchange of punches between these two. Nobody wanting to go down. Then Barrington with a couple machine guns over the top. Now he's got Gore with a couple on the right. Barrington going, Gore goes down, and that will do it. Max Barrington, 6'2", 190 pounds. Sean Gore, 5'10", 200. And with a minute 53, both players will head to the locker room and some energy. That one was a good tilt, Colt.
That was pretty good. I know Gorzy loves to mix it up there, and it's just fun to see Gorzy go because he's one of the nicest guys I've ever met, not even just through hockey, just in general. And just to see him go out there and chuck knuckles is just great to see.
So Sean Gore looking to change the tempo of this game, challenges Maxwell Barrington, and after a really good fight, the longest one he's been in by far. Both sides are fired up, the fans are fired up, and we'll see if the final 2 minutes bring anything in particular following that bout. Paris trying a quick release that time, but just got jammed. Paris dropping it back down for Albrecht. Now TJ Prexler on the near side looking to start things. Out of his own zone, got to be careful. Hippolyte Smith right on his back as the puck is dumped into Perrant. Perrant thought about playing it, and now he will throw his glove on it with TJ Prexler coming in hot. 88 seconds to go. Shots are 37-22. After one, it was 16-15. So Mississippi has really boat raced the Dashers in the shot department here. 21-7 here in period two. But still just a one-goal game, anybody's contest. Dashers have outshot the Seawolves in both games, both Friday and Saturday, but haven't been the team to win. So maybe if you have more shots, it's a recipe for a loss. We'll see if that history holds true here tonight. As Rutherford throws a soft glove on that one with 14 more seconds bleeding off the clock. Jawan Davis and Philip Wong set to do it on the far side circle. Back in the Dashers' end. Face-off is swatted over the near side. Davis tried to chop it out of the zone. Instead, it's jammed down low by Stacy. Over into the corner. Slow pursuit by Zach Slinger, but eventually he's able to come away with the cookie. Over to Sewardson. Sewardson will float it down the length, but it might be on goal. Perrant's going to elect to not play it, but Sam Turner got there. And now Prexler looking to forecheck. Turner barely gets it out of the zone to Wong. Quick give and go along with Hansen. Gets it on over for a quick shot from Keller. That went wide. Now a battle in the corner. Four-man scrum belongs to the Dashers when all said and done. Sewardson had his stick knocked into by Keller, and Philip Wong goes to retrieve it in his own end. And now here we go. Curtis Hansen right back into the Dashers' end. Brexler got tied up with Keller for a moment. It can't come out of the zone. Stacy with room. Shoots! Tipped in front maybe by Hansen, and Wong tries it from a low angle now. Inside 10 seconds to go. Running out of time for Mississippi to double their margin as pucks flipped out of the zone, and that should just about do it for period 2. Another entertaining one, not as good as period 1, but we had a couple fights, and our first goal of the game belongs to the former Dasher in his revenge game against his former alma mater. Sam Turner, the lone goal now. The assists credited to Anderson and Ross Bartlett. Well, Dasher Nation, 20 more minutes to go in this game. We got another 18-minute intermission, but we shall see what is in store in the final 20, closing out the 4-game road trip here down south. We'll take a break, step aside, and be back in a few short moments right here on the Dashers Hockey Network.
This is Parker Rutherford, and this is Dashers Mic'd Up.
Yeah, I don't know how well it's going to stay on. Yeah, I'm coming for you, Sal. All day. Man, I'm so glad I don't have to pay attention to these girls. Stop puck. That's all I got. Stop puck. I don't know who's starting. There we go. All right. Oh, thank you. Come on. You scumbag. He never shoots that. He's only doing it because he knows I have a microphone on. Head high. Thank you. Marshall, you can't hit me in the face today. I will not. See that expensive piece on me. I'm so sorry. I never do that again. I apologize. Devin would kill you.
I know. I got you.
I'm going to go mess with Sal. Watch this. Oh, yeah. You're not scoring with that finger, right? There's no way. You're not scoring either. I'll let you have that. That guy is so strong. Yags, you got anything to say to the people? Like you love your wife? You love your wife? Yeah. You got that. Loves your wife. Easy peasy. Push up. Push up. Nope, not goals. Nope, not goals. Woo! Nope. 94 is not scoring today. Anymore.
He did walk in bottom of the circle.
You should have shot it, Sal. No way.
Got that short side, open up the face of the blade.
He told me it wasn't happening today. His finger's too sore.
That's every day now. Fingers sore, his eyelashes hurt.
See, the good thing about playing goalie, you really don't have to pay attention to the drills. Just don't get scored on. Don't get scored on. It's a lonely position. You're going to hear a lot of random thoughts today. Just warning you in advance. I'm not weird, just a goalie. Same thing. We rescued a cat yesterday. Named it Scooter.
You participated in Chino last night or what?
I definitely participated in the Chino.
How was it cold at Brazos?
I went up $5 at Brazos, and then I lost 30 at the Chino.
Silver nugget?
The silver, no. It's I think they call it the palms or something. I don't like putting all these in the net. Not a fan. Oops. I'm way too OCD for this. They're all going to be against the back. Okay, I'm ready. Yep. Oh, I got it! Yeah! He's not hearing the end of that one when we get home. Not hearing the end of that. Yep. Yeah.
Somebody almost scored.
Just for Sal. Going for a sweep. Nobody usually talks to me that much. I wonder why they're doing it today. Weird. They usually don't shoot that high either. Crazy. I really hope he doesn't dump this hard. Oh, please. Here we go. Come. All yours. Did you see that pass? On the backhand from my knees. Gotta go for a skate. Work on the edges. Because what else are we gonna do right now? Hi, guy. Nope, nope. What a save by the D. No way! He was eating cookies for breakfast today. Dropped the ball in the parking lot on the way in. And ate him. And still ate him. What a freak. Sal's going high. 100% going high. He never goes glove. Never goes glove. Bo, your gloves are untied. That was a good one. I mean, I kind of look like a giant pumpkin out here. No way. Oh, you scumbag. Never goes 5-hole. I wonder what time Devin wakes up to do his hair every morning. Oh, I'm tired. I really miss Scooter. We're taking a good old walk around the apartments yesterday. Found a cat stuck in a tree. Tried to go down and get it. Decided to just climb down the second we started going down.
Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas, everybody, and hope we get a win for the Devil Dash Hockey Club.
There we go. Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad. What do you guys say to the people?
Come to our next home game.
There we go. Nothing. 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 I want some strawberries. Nothing. Nothing.
This is ASMR.
Mon's just so confused right now. Oscar has such a nice accent. Most accents really annoy me, but I love Oscar's. Love it. Look at the size comparison between Goals and Oscar. He usually makes me feel pretty bad. I think that's worse. That's worse. I live rent-free in these guys' heads. Okay. Gotcha, Yags. How Kimmy has such disgusting moves on the shootout. I gotta do something stupid. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it. Thank you. So he's a nice guy. Go up behind the back. Nope. I got it. Right off the toe. Don't look at me like that. I know you want it. That wasn't fair and you know it. Man, I taught him a move yesterday. But I didn't teach you everything. Didn't teach you everything. I'm fat and tired. Give me a break. Get that on camera. Putting that everywhere. Scorpion. Yeah, yeah. There we go. Okay. Yep. Never hear the end of that one. Come on, boss. Oh boy. He knows. I deserve that. Oh.
Honestly, when's the last time Devin won at the casino?
I can't remember the last time.
I think he's funding that place right now.
He's basically just a charity. That's a big save, though. I don't know who lost, but I'm exhausted. You're lucky I'm fat and tired.
And we love our goalies. We're ready to die for them every single night.
Feliz Navidad on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Feliz Navidad.
Salov now in the high slot. His quick shot, he scores! Nikolai Salov! Oh my goodness! Some bomb right hands in front of the Dasher bench. Pulls his helmet off. Still goes. Now Juwan Davis. His first shot, he scored! Juwan Davis. To his backhand, moving in, he scored! Blake Sewardson, how you doing? Firing up the crowd. Zach Horn in all alone with a breakaway. Walks in, shoots, scores! Zach Horn! Zinchenko towards the goal, shoots, he scores! Bogdan Zinchenko restores the lead. That second of the season goes over the top of the right. A couple more rights to Greco, takes him down and pounds him. Zinchenko with a couple over the top. He's got him against the glass. Bogdan Zinchenko, a healthy diet of rights.
My songs know what you did in the dark. My songs know what you did in the dark. So light 'em up.
Murphy scores! Brosnan who shoots, he scores! Justin Brosnan, the captain.
Take a hit, shoot me down, shoot me down. I won't ever hit the ground, hit the ground. Playing dead I'll never do. Gotta keep an eye on you. Patience is wearing thin, paper thin. Promises broke again. What a sin, but it only feeds my energy. So don't expect no sympathy. Smoke, fire, it's all going up. Don't you know I ain't afraid to shed a little blood? Smoke, fire, flares are going up, flares are going up. Oh, won't wave my white flag, no. This time I won't let go. I'd rather die than give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight. Won't wave my white flag, no. Oh, I won't go down slow. I'd rather die than give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight. Put an X on my chest, but I'm still standing, 'cause I won't forget the hell on earth you put me through. I'll save myself in spite of you. Smoke, fire, it's all going up. Don't you know I ain't afraid to shed a little blood? Smoke, fire, flares are going up, flares are going up. Oh, won't wave my white flag, no. This time I won't let go. I'd rather die
Just inside 90 seconds away from puck drop here, period 3. Devin Dobek along with Colton Wyzak along with you. Let's jump into our game summary thus far. The Seawolves lead this one 1-0 through 40 minutes. Sam Turner, the former Danville Dasher with his 5th of the season, is the difference right now with his goal from between the circles. Richie Parent in between the pipes for the Wolves, a perfect 22 of 22. Parker Rutherford for the Dashers has been exceptional tonight. He's stopped 37 of the 38 pills that have come in his direction. We'll take a look at the game stats as well. Once again, the score 1-0 here in the second intermission. The shots 38-22 in favor of the Wolves. They outshot the Dashers in that last frame alone 22-7, but still the score just 1. All it takes is 1 to even the game for the Dashers, who are 0 for 2 on the power play. Mississippi 0 for 4. They had just 1 opportunity in the second frame. Penalty minutes 18-14. Both teams have dropped the gloves twice, along with 4 minors for the Dashers and 2 minors for the Seawolves. Well, Colton, the Dashers have been in this situation time and time again. Of course, they lost 3-2 to the Zydeco on Thursday night. They had a close game in the third period that ended in a 5-2 loss down the stretch in period 3 on Friday. They had a 1-1 game going into period 3 yesterday and lost 4-2 with a flurry of goals in the final 5 minutes. And now here they come back out, down 1-0 into the third period. What's going to be the X factor if the Dashers want to snap this curse?
Really, we're just going to have to really up the physicality here. Got to make sure we finish every hit, because the more you hit, the more you wear them down. And if you're constantly relentless on them, it just makes it real hard for them. And we really need to up the shots as well and really get shots in traffic through screens, because it doesn't have to be an absolute rocket. It just needs to get on net. Doesn't need to be clean. Doesn't need anything. Just dirty goal. And really the next goal will be the biggest in my opinion here, because coming back from 2 is real tough in the third. But if we get 1 right away, and it'll be a brand new ball game.
We are excited. Everybody's ready to go here. Sean Gore and Max Barrington, the most recent bout that came with just inside 2 minutes to go in period 2, got the crowd the loudest we've heard them all weekend. The 4th game in 4 days. The final 20 minutes coming for the Dashers. They're ready to go. We're ready to go. Danville's ready to go. Brendan Hussey, the Boston, Massachusetts native, against Blake Sewardson, the Michigan native. At center ice, getting ready to go here, period 3. Thanks for joining us and spending some time with us for the Sunday matinee of Dashers Hockey on the Dashers Hockey Network. Dashers win the opening draw to begin period 3. We're underway in the final chapter of the 9 periods between these two. TJ Prexler's got it on the near side, gives it down to his roommate Jawan Davis. Pinned into the wall hard, it spits out over to TJ Prexler below the end line. It's Blake Sewardson now. Trying to get it low for Davis again. A strong forecheck from the Dashers, but Pekarsik still gets jammed up. 3 bodies go down on the near side. Prexler swats it back for Sewardson. Loose puck, and Parent comes out to play it. Stacy took down, and now a sucker punch of Jawan Davis by Brendan Hussey in the back of the head. Oh my goodness, we better have some penalties coming out here. I'm not sure if there was a slash. Now Davis getting shoved by Ross Bartlett. Davis has 4 penalty minutes on the night. It looks like Hussey's in a lot of pain. So the punch was definitely a response to something Davis did. Did you catch it, Colt? I'm not sure exactly what happened on that near side there, but certainly Hussey took exception. Not a guy who's known for being in the penalty bench. And we'll see what the referees are going to have to do. Sam Turner and Blake Sewardson, a pair of assistant captains, will go over as the referees go in between the glass to figure out exactly how all this is going to shake out. But a physical start. Just 34 seconds in, and it looks like we're going to have some early penalties. These two teams, frustrations all of a sudden boiling up. Pair of fights, as we mentioned, several times already. And with bodies flying everywhere, it was physical. This Dashers team looking to reverse the curse, and they've felt it, they've tasted it, been so close over these last 3 nights. And now every moment of the game matters. But will they go down a man? Depends if they get Hussey for the response, but he went down the tunnel. So now the Mississippi Seawolves are down one of their best forwards, a guy who's playing in his 45th game this season. Coming into the weekend was tied for the team high 23 points with 8 goals and 15 assists. Hussey now on his 5th FPHL team. He's been with Elmira, the Watertown Wolves, the Carolina Thunderbirds, Baton Rouge Zydeco, and now the Seawolves. Had a brief stint with the Macon Mayhem of the SPHL back in 21-22. But a catalyst for this Seawolves offense, 7 multi-point games for the 5'11 forward from Boston. As the referees still trying to figure out exactly what they're going to do. It looks like Brendan Hussey's penalty has been put on the scoreboard for 2 minutes. So it looks like our friend Jenna Worth might get herself another power play. And again, Hussey not a guy who is very physical. So the response was probably a reaction to something, but the referees looks like are going to give the Dashers a power play. Justin Brazen and Sam Turner, former teammates in Danville back in 2018-2019, having a lighthearted conversation down before our next face-off here, as the Dasher power play unit will go to work for the 3rd time tonight.
Yeah, I just saw Albrecht get off the ice there too, so hopefully it's all good. Maybe it's just a little gear mix-up or something. He has to fix, maybe switch out his blades, but hopefully it's all good.
So the Dashers are charged up for a Jenna Worth State Farm power play. Here we go. Zach Horn wins the faceoff. The Dashers 10% on the power play. That is a league worst this season, but it's now or never. Clutch time. Zach Horn, the former Seawolf, down in the near side corner. 4-man scrum for the puck. Coming in to help out is Andrew Stacy. Now Prexler trying to get it out to the point, and he does. To the rookie. Zach Slinger closes in, holds, shoots, and that one deflected maybe in front by Brazen and goes off the mark. Zach Horn outside the circle, cycling it up to the point, tiptoes the blue line, right down Broadway, he shoots, and a save. Perron jammed out in front by O'Reilly, still loose, and now comes over to the near side. Flurry of opportunities for the Dashers here, just 40 seconds into their man advantage. Zach Horn into the skates of Prexler. Now a 1v5. Philip Wong, the new dad, gets tipped over. Hippolyte Smith going short-handed down hard into the crease. Bodies flying everywhere as the puck escapes back to the Mississippi zone, and they're going to kill some much-needed time as the Dashers will get a full change. Don Carter Jr., the former Baton Rouge Zydeco, sends it the length of the ice. Parker Rutherford goes behind his goal to stop it. 50 seconds to go on the Hussey minor for roughing. Stretch pass all the way over to Yusuke Jumanji, the rookie from Japan. Slams on the brakes, looks out to the point for Malat, and it's broken up by Dalton Anderson. Anderson, the leading goal scorer for the Seawolves this season with 17. Jumanji, a burst of speed through the circle to the middle, trying to get it to Davis, and Davis was handcuffed as once again it will be cleared. Rutherford back over to Blake Sewardson. Through the center ice area he goes to his backhand, glides into the zone. Dashers have control now. Into the middle looking for Jumanji, and that one is skated to safety by Wong, who feeds it back over to Don Carter. Carter on the far side will float it on in. 6 seconds to go on the man advantage, and it looks like the Dashers are going to fall to 0-3 on the day in that department. So the Seawolves back to full strength here. The building showing their appreciation for that as that one rips through the blue paint all the way out to the near side point. Davis tenaciously working on the wall. Instead, it's Hussey, fresh out of the box, who turns it over to Uturo, the former member of the Bobcats. Gives it away to Pekarsik, who shoots, trying to go 5-hole. It got through Rutherford. And finally, the Dashers are able to clear it. That was trouble for a moment. Sewardson then banged into the wall by Bartlett, who lost his hat. He'll have to head to the bench. Looks like no penalty will be called here as Philip Wong gets run into by Zach Slinger in the corner. Everybody going 90 miles an hour out there on the ice. Marchissello into the skates of Madiorov, the Russian rookie, with a burst of speed, maybe some space, closes in, shoots, saved by Perron, and the jam by Marchissello will get a response from Stacy. And now here we go, Marchissello and Stacy tied up behind the goal, trying to get loose. Are they going to let him go? Some FPHL action here on Sunday afternoon. Not a day of rest today. It's going to be both the linesmen hopping in there, trying to separate the two. Marchissello clearly was apologetic for his extra jab at the netminder, but anyone touches your goalie, you got to go him. And so Stacy, with his gloves off, it might be another power play coming for the Dashers. They might get Marchissello for goalie interference. as they did Davis earlier on in the hockey game. And it looks like they will escort him to the penalty bench as well. And we'll see, it looks like we might go 4-on-4. Shots 39-25 in favor of Mississippi here early on. So a slashing penalty and a roughing penalty as Sean Gore and Max Barrington retreat back to their benches following their fight time expiring. And so now the referees giving an explanation to both head coaches. Dashers have scored two goals in each of their 3 games on this road trip. Still scoreless on the board tonight. They've been shut out 5 times this season. Mississippi's also been shut out 5 times, but they have the early lead. Once again, the former Danville Dasher, Sam Turner, the difference maker around the midway point in period 2, giving Mississippi a 1-0 margin. So here we go, 4-on-4. Marchicello and Stacy to serve 2 minutes apiece. Hansen and Sewardson set to take the draw, 22-11. And it's won by Sewardson, back out to Slinger. Quickly over to Nathan Albrecht, back into the game. He shoots, deflects over to the far side corner. Sewardson now goes hard around the wall, comes back to the near side for Hansen. Hansen might have taken a slash from Albrecht, shaking out his hand, trying to get a call. Davis's quick shot whizzes over the goal. Quick catch and release from the Detroit, Michigan native. Zach Slinger now through the circle, goes out to the point, on goal, never got through. And he'll be knocked back in by Sewardson with a strong forecheck. Now in the corner, Don Carter able to chip it up to Dalton Anderson, who feeds Curtis Hansen, gets a little separation from Albrecht. Numbers brewing for the Seawolves. Going down is Hansen, and Slinger's going to go to the box for 2, so we're going to have a 4-on-3 for 76 seconds before it's 5-on-4. So we're going to have some personnel changes. Justin Brazen bending an ear for another explanation from the referee. The crew tonight once again. The linesmen Michael Maxon and Sean Oram. The referees Brian Cole and Corey Fossa. A crew we have not had too much. But now down south in an interdivision matchup. So Slinger's going to go for 2 for tripping, trying to take out the scoring opportunity. 15:46 to go here, period 3. Dashers shorthanded for the 5th time tonight. Anderson wins the faceoff clean back to Lucas Pekarsik, who had that big second goal for the Seawolves last night. Out to the point is Pekarsik. Down to Sam Turner. Turner in the circle, now comes up towards the point. A lot of ice out there. Turner's quick shot got deflected in front and never got on goal. Out to Turner again. Inside a minute to go of 4-on-3 before it's 5-on-4. A lot of ice. Turner back for a one-timer. Hussey scores. Brendan Hussey takes it down to a knee, gets his revenge on the scoreboard, and the Seawolves have doubled their margin. It's 2-0. You give them 5 power play opportunities, something bad is bound to happen. And especially with just 7 skaters out on the ice, plenty of room for Hussey to uncork a howitzer. And the Seawolves have the Dashers on the ropes here. No time to waste to mount a comeback. Jumanji and Wong will take the face-off. It's one back to Carter, turns it right over to TJ Prexler. Prexler, the native of British Columbia. Inside the blue line, Malat taps it down low for Jumanji, who overskated it around the wall. And now it's going to be Mississippi starting things from behind their own goal. 4-on-4 will expire in 30 seconds. But a power play goal doubles the lead at 2-0 here. Burst of speed, Colby Audette closes in. Glove save, Parker Rutherford. And Malat right in the face of Colby Audette, who scored his first career goal on Friday night. Brings us to our first media timeout. We will take it. Dashers trailing 2-0 now. We'll be back in a dash after this word from Evergreen.
Evergreen Roadworks is a blend of Champagne Asphalt, Ileana Construction, pavement maintenance systems, and ProTac asphalt spraying experts with roots dating back to 1946. Together, they leverage their expertise to expand their capabilities and provide enhanced services to all of their valued customers. Evergreen Roadworks is a trusted brand who prides themselves on healthy business relationships and a safety-first mindset. They have a proven legacy, supported by quality that lasts, and will continue to find new ways to improve their technology to leave both new and current customers satisfied. Evergreen Roadworks' consideration for one another has a lasting positive impact, ensuring their influence resonates long after the asphalt cools. For more information, email info@evergreenroadworks.com or call 217-356-7288.
Military Appreciation Night, a quick little ovation for those that have served, and we appreciate everyone who has made sacrifices for their family to protect our country, the land of the free, because of the brave. We appreciate all of you. Shout out to all our veterans and active military members out there. The Dashers' upcoming schedule, we'll take a quick peek at that before we run out of time here. But right now, live, then they take on the Venom Thursday at 6 o'clock in Poughkeepsie before going to Connecticut to take on the Hat-Tricks for a pair. 3 games in 3 days once again next week, 7:30 and 7, those start times before they return home for the first of 5 home games, beginning with the Watertown Wolves before the Rockers. Davis looking backdoor for Blake Sewardson, got all the way through, now down low. Sewardson, whistle comes in, and we'll see exactly what the indication is.
High hit on Davis there.
Davis then gets bumped into by Wong, and now Wong's got to be careful here. High hit on Jawan Davis, though, could open the door to a Dasher man advantage, is what it's looking like, as the assistant captain, Philip Wong, will head off. Wong, a native of Kungsbacka, Sweden, 30 years old, playing in his 127th FPHL game. Also has played professionally in France 3 division. That was most recently in 2022. But the Dashers going back to a Jenna Wirth State Farm power play here, getting charged up for that once again. Zach Horn, Nathan Albrecht, Justin Brazen, and TJ Prexler out there. 4-on-3 for 7 seconds, then 5-on-4. Once the matching penalties to Marchicello and Stacy expire, Albrecht's got it inside the blue line now. Dashers with the zone. Horn in the circle, shoots on goal. Perrant makes the save. Looked like a pass-off pad attempt from Horn that time. He's got a little room by the end line. Prexler now with it. Goes down low to Horn, looking to sweep it through the legs of Perrant. And Brazen fishes it off the wall. Brazen back over to Quinn O'Reilly. O'Reilly playing catch with the captain, Brazen. O'Reilly now Brazen with room to shoot. And a save made by Perrant. A little bit of pushing and shoving after that. Well, we're going to get another face-off. 14:04 to go. It's been a slow period 3. A lot of face-offs, a lot of extracurriculars, but again, these two 7th place teams really want this game. Mississippi all of a sudden has really turned it on, despite being the only team eliminated from the race for the 2025 Commissioner's Cup playoffs. They've won 4 in a row, on the brink of making it 5. The Dashers looking to hop back into this game, cut the deficit in half. Brazen had a little trouble playing it at the point with a tough pass there. Albrecht will now slow things down with 80 seconds remaining on the power play. Dashers in the neutral zone have it broken up. Zach Horn goes over to Quinn O'Reilly. He's got room on the far side. He'll take the space he's given, sweeps it back for Brazen off the wall. Brazen pinching in, fans on the shot attempt, then gets bumped into by Sam Turner. Over to Zach Horn now. Horn flips it up to the point, kept in with the glove of Nathan Albrecht. Prexler back for Horn. Horn, shot pass through, the rebound. Brazen couldn't bury it. Down is Perrant. Dashers trying to keep the zone, just barely able to. Albrecht shot. Perrant punts it over to the corner. Brazen wins another puck battle, looking to float it to Horn, and Audette's got it to send it the 200 feet. Inside 30 seconds to go here, period 3. TJ Prexler. Door to door is Curtis Hansen on him. Prexler In stride to Yusuke Jumanji, gaining the zone. Jumanji looking in the middle. Deflected puck, got through a couple bodies, and Perrant didn't know where it was for a moment. Davis, down low again. Puts it by Yusuke Jumanji, and it goes back into the center ice circle for Andrew Utero. Seawolves are back to full strength. Jenna Worth is 0 for 4 on the day for the Dashers. Utero backhander on goal. Jumanji had the rebound for a moment, but it deflected off him and now will be cleared back to the Dashers' end. Dashers up to 30 shots on goal now. Reminding you, they outshot the Seawolves in each of the first 2 games of the weekend, but Mississippi has really brought their best here tonight. And the 4 games in 4 days fatigue is certainly taking a toll on the Dashers. Malott up the wall for Yusuke Jumanji. Through the center ice area, his pass knocked away from Utero. Utero can't win the race back. Hussey closes in through the middle. Rutherford gets run by his own man and might have made a save as well, while down on his side. Inside 12 minutes to go. Period 3 regulation. This one whistles over the goal. Utero picks it up out of the far side, and now he'll stretch one. That goes off the wall to Sewardson. Sewardson with some room, closing on the backhand, and he tried to roof it and couldn't finish it. Back over to Slinger. Through the skates it goes of O'Reilly. Wong gets rubbed off the puck by O'Reilly, and now it comes back for Albrecht, who gives it over to Sewardson. Sewardson will shoot it in on goal. Perrant squeezed the legs together, and the referees grant him another whistle and a face-off. Dashers just need to find some more quality opportunities, Colton. They've had the quantity here to start period 3, but nothing grade A, and there's been traffic in front, but the shooting lanes have been minimized, and it's definitely going to be a long 11:09 for both sides.
Yeah, it's got to keep the pucks going on net, though, and eventually one's going to go.
Pucks on net, you heard it here first. Ilner Madiorov is going to be summoned off the face-off by Quinn O'Reilly, who comes in to take it against Wong. Wong wins it back to his winger, Stacy. Stacy quickly out of the zone, but an accidental deke made by Curtis Hansen, and it'll be sent in by Quinn O'Reilly. Stacy slowing things down. Comes out from behind his own goal, gives it over to Keller. Give and go back over to Stacy. Stacy, quick shot on Rutherford, trying to surprise him. And the Dashers netminder stands tall again. 41 saves for number 31 tonight. Wong taken down in the neutral zone. Looked like maybe a bit of an embellishment there, if anything, but the crowd certainly soliciting a penalty. I could have seen it going either way, quite frankly, and it looks like they'll just pocket the whistle, not wanting to alter the course of this hockey game with 10.5 minutes to go. Blake Sewardson going at it with Dalton Anderson now. Defensive zone draw for the Dashers. As Anderson's asked to take a hike, Isaiah Paris, the former Prowler, comes in to take it. Out to the point, it gets by Sam Turner. An awkward bounce off the wall, collected by Tanner Coleman. He's got a fight major under his belt already. That came back in period 2. Davis pinching over to the near side, cuts off Hippolyte Smith. Back down low, Hippolyte Smith in his skates, spins it in the direction of Paris. Paris run into by Ian Erdman and comes out to the point, goes over the blue line, and thanks to the delayed offside, Dashers will have a chance to flank the Wolves in their end. Wrapped around in the zone, Sewardson nonchalantly moseys in to make a play on the puck, and now here we go, back the other way, Jawan Davis. A little bit of a hesitation move now, tries a quick shot on goal. That one deflects to the far side, another quick shot through everybody. Sewardson into the skates of Hippolyte Smith, trying to dig it out from the near side wall. Puck belongs to Coleman now. Goes just over a leaping Jawan Davis inside the blue line. Dashers will have to reset. Next whistle will be our second media timeout. Davis on his backhand, looking for the middle. Had Sewardson on the back door, but he fanned on the saucer pass. And now a quick move. Numbers for the Wolves, 2-on-1 the other way. Isaiah Paris to put the game away. Save Rutherford. and he hops on that one to make another save for a whistle. 9:19 to go here, period 3. We'll be back in a few moments. The Wolves lead at 2-0 in the closing moments here of the road trip.
Winter's coming. Think your furnace is good to go but want to be sure? For a limited time, CU Trade Services Kashevsky Heating and Air is offering a $65 basic operational check to get you ready for the cold. Need plumbing or electrical work too? CU Trade Services Kashevsky Heating and Air now proudly serves the Danville area for heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical services. Call CU Trade Services Kashevsky Heating and Air now to book your basic furnace operational check at 217-442-1454 or visit cutradeservices.com today.
Toyota of Danville is car shopping made easy. They provide a vast selection of new and used vehicles along with exceptional care. Car loans and financing are also available. Toyota of Danville prides themselves on their commitment to amazing customer experiences. They also have a service center to ensure the vehicle you purchase will be up to par and on the road for years to come. While you wait on service or parts, they have a wide variety of thoughtful amenities to enhance your experience. Come on down and see what Toyota of Danville can offer you. Toyota of Danville is located at 2106 Georgetown Road in Tilton, Illinois. You can search their new and used vehicles or parts inventory online. Feel free to schedule a visit for service. Visit toyotaofdanville.com or call 217.
9:19 to go. See Wolves, the chant from over 1,500 at the Mississippi Coast Coliseum. It's touchdown low by Hussey. Albrecht gets it back over to his D partner Slinger. Into the skates of Brosnan, who overestimated it for a moment. Bartlett back over to Wong, closing in with room. They tip, they score. Another deflection goal outside of the crease, and Mississippi has put this game on ice. They lead it 3-0. Rutherford's been great tonight, but sometimes even all he can do is throw his head to the heavens in disbelief. Another pinball goal. And Mississippi looks like they might extend their season-long win streak to 5. The Dashers need a quick one. Jumanji and Hussey will do it. Hussey wins this face-off. Now 9 minutes left in regulation. It's going to take a miracle in Mississippi. Madiorov with a nice check over on Carter, and our hand pass has been assessed. Thought they might have got a cross check for a moment. So the hand pass will bring the draw, looks like, to the dot on the far side, just outside the Mississippi end. Or no, the near side, excuse me. It's following the guys in a change for a moment. Wong, clean win away from Jumanji. Now through the skates of Gore it goes. Wong slams on the brakes, spinorama move, slows and shoots, and that one deflected down by the Dasher back check. Sean Doyle goes around the wall, muscles it for Madiorov. Madiorov over for Doyle. Brendan Hussey with his second of the game has made it a 3-0 game. Max Barrington, who's got a fight under his belt, picks up the primary assists, and Ross Bartlett doubles his assist tally in the hockey game. Don Carter Jr. below his own end line with 8:10 to go here in period 3. Here's Keller starting things from center ice this time. Trying to get it over to Dalton Anderson. It's Jawan Davis with a burst of speed, even numbers up ice for both teams. Davis through bodies trying to recollect the puck, and it spits back out to the near side. Erdman, hard pass over to Malott. Malott shot deflected down by Anderson. Davis run into the wall by Anderson. And here's Paris now, going below the end line. Errant pass finds his way back for Davis's drive, deflected down in front. And Mississippi will head back in the other direction. Erdman now on the near side, goes over the blue line. Erdman, backhand pass, goes on goal instead, and Perrant makes a reactionary save. Uturo's quick shot, pad save once again. Flipped out of the zone off the glove of Sewardson. Coming in to pick up the pieces is Audette. Audette in a tenacious fight with Sewardson. Now Malott comes in to help, goes up the wall, gets it back over to Davis. Knocked away off the blade of his stick over to Hussey. Hussey's quick shot on hat-trick watch. Turned aside by Rutherford. And now it's Jawan Davis. Back over to Sewardson at the end of their shift. Shot comes in, save made. That was actually Erdman that time. Stacy goes to his D partner, Turner. Turner up the wall for Colby Audette. Banks over to TJ Prexler once again. And it goes through Marchicello. Over for Blake Sewardson. Sewardson tried to jump around the defender, Stacy. Now recovering the loose puck. Marchicello punts it deep. Sewardson run into the wall with a high hit that time. But still playing it down from a knee. That couldn't have felt good from Stacy though. 6:25 to go here, period 3. Pekarsik gets it over to Hussey for number 3, and he missed on the short side. Sewardson now wins the race against Turner. He'll go one-on-one back the other way on his forehand. Quick little curl looking over for Prexler. Prexler loads up and shoots, deflected in front by Marchicello, and Perrant makes the save. Richie Perrant does not have a shutout in his FPHL career. And with inside 6 minutes to go, he's made 34 saves on 34 shots. Made 42 on 44 shots against the Dashers on Friday night, but a guy who has just 3 wins on the season has really been a big factor. Albrecht swats it over to Don Carter. Turnover off the backhand of Sewardson. He has a little trouble handling it. And now it's Wong off of Quinn O'Reilly. O'Reilly tied up with Wong, and it finds the stick of Carter now. Carter goes with a shot from the center ice area. Rutherford drops it down for Zach Slinger. Slinger back on over to Nathan Malott. Horn touches it in, almost on goal. Perrant was hugging the post just in case. Tanner Coleman behind the goal, battling with Zach Horn. Carter goes up the wall past Hippolyte Smith, and Malott will retrieve it back in his own end. Malott out to Zach Horn with a beautiful saucer pass that time. The former Wolf into the zone, shoots, and a save made by Perrant. A pass off the pad that time that just didn't get enough of a kick off the pillow. Back down in deep now. Ian Erdman meets Don Carter into the wall. 4:42 to go in the third period. 3-0 still our score. Mississippi's had 2 in period 3 after taking a 1-0 lead into the second intermission. Pekarsik around Rutherford, plays it out above the circle, hops over the stick of Stacy, and Mississippi will say, you know what, not the worst thing in the world to bleed some more time off that clock. I'm sure Paul McLean's going to think about yanking Parker Rutherford in a few moments. Next whistle will be our final media timeout of the hockey game. Been quite some time without a whistle, it's felt like. As Jumanji touches up onside at the blue line, now bangs into Pekarsik. Area pass is going to be collected by Madiarov. Back on over to Malott. Malott for Madiarov. Out of their own end, they'll start things. Off the stick of Uturo. Goes in deep, and that will be an icing, taking us to our final media timeout. 3:48 remains here in the final game of a 4-game road trip between these two squads. We'll be back in a few short moments after this word from Riggs.
You want one?
Yeah,
want one?
Cool.
A Riggs Brewing Co. Dasher IPL, locally brewed in Illinois.
Ooh, can I try? Juicy.
Only $6 at the Dasher games.
Ooh, I like. I would never buy another beer at the Dashers game other than that one.
Me neither.
Hey! Get him! Get him! Hey!
I could get used to this.
Oh, yeah. Hey!
Just like a Dasher's goal, everyone loves a Dasher's IPL.
By Riggs Beer Company.
We welcome you back here. Let's take a quick look at the Empire Division standings for a moment. As you can see, 3 teams have punched their ticket to the big dance. Binghamton with 122 points, Danbury with 84, and Port Huron with 78. Watertown's in 4th place, along with Motor City in 5th. They hold the last 2 playoff spots with 73 and 40 points. The Venom with 33 and the Dashers with 6 round out the 7 in the Empire division. As off the faceoff, it comes up the wall to Uturo. Takes a couple shoves in the back from Wong before getting it on over to Madiorov. Drops it back where it's dumped in by Erdman. Perrant gets it over to Barrington. Barrington breaking it out of the zone. It goes over to Barrington again across the blue line. Barrington cutting to the goal. One-timer. The rebound. They score. Curtis Hansen plants the dagger. And the Deer will be the hunted tonight. Some pushing and shoving after the tally, but Mississippi is going to run away with this one down the stretch on the back of Curtis Hansen. .317 still remains. The Coast Coliseum crowd is into this one, but the Dashers have had a tough go here in the final chapter, and certainly another frustrating one. Out-shooting the Seawolves in this period, I think, is even more frustrating. It's 14-10 in that department, Dashers, but the Seawolves have all 3 goals. So 4-0 is where we stand now, and Coleman's got it in his own end. Played back by Audette for Turner. Turner behind the safety of the apron of his cage. Prexler flanking the goaltender Perrant. And now eventually it'll be sauced out of the zone. Davis in a foot race with Hippolyte Smith cuts him off. The pass chopped out of the zone by Sean Doyle. Prexler now over to Davis with room above the circle. Shoots, and Perrant makes another save. He wants that first career shutout bad. 160 clicks remain on the clock as it looks like delayed penalties coming against the Dashers. And now here we go. Siewertson's going to pull down a Seawolf. Doyle getting in the mix. Everybody getting tied up in the corner. Referees quickly stepping in to make sure it doesn't boil over. And now a big scrum in the sidewall. I'm sure we're going to have some penalty time here. Only one other game going on in the FPHL. That's the Athens Rock Lobsters hosting the Blue Ridge Bobcats at Aikens Ford Arena down in Georgia. The Bobcats trail it on the road in the second period, 4-0. Athens, one of 2 teams in the Continental to bunch their ticket to the Commissioner's Cup. Sean Doyle is sent off for 2 minutes, and it'll be another Carnegie Dump Star penalty kill. So the Seawolves with a chance to add another one. They're sitting at 49 shots. It's unbelievable that Dashers with 37 shots on net have not been able to cash in. Perrant's been excellent. Rookie, just 25 years old, 6 foot, 175 from Montreal, Quebec. It's Turner back over to the far side, sent back down low. And now pivoting behind the goal. It's Dalton Anderson holding. Gets it over to Hussey. Hussey on hat-trick watch. Gives it back across to his D-man. Stacy for Turner. Turner back for Stacy outside the circle. Siewertson pinches on him. Bartlett's quick one-timer goes wide. Self-pass from Albrecht off the end wall, and he will send it the distance. Jumanji will try and track it down, but Richie Perrant comes out to play it. And now here come the Seawolves right back into it. Bartlett throws on the brakes, gets run into the wall hard by Siewertson. And Slinger tries to fight it out of the zone, kept in by Don Carter. Pinching below Jumanji. It comes back to the near side where Ross Bartlett gives it up to Hussey. Rutherford taunts being heard throughout the Coliseum here. Jumanji back in the direction of Slinger. 55 seconds to go on the minor assessed to Sean Doyle, and 85 in regulation time. Andrew Stacy taking his time out of his own end, drops it on back to Don Carter. Carter for Wong. Wong gliding through the neutral zone, tried to give it back over to Hussey. They're certainly trying to get Hussey that third one. It's out to Carter, it comes again. Seawolves with the zone here on the power play. Inside 30 seconds to go on their man advantage. Under a minute to go. Wong in his skates recovers, gets it back to Isaiah Paris. Paris behind the goal, backhand pass out to Pekarsik. On over for Carter. Calling for it is Stacy, The drive right by the ears of Parker Rutherford. Back out to the point. Stacy, good keep. Another shot on goal, tipped in front, and it goes wide to the near corner. A slash that time from Keller. Still hacking away at Albrecht. Now gives him a shove in the chest. I'm not sure what more they're going to need to see. It looks like both of them are going to be sent off. Doyle out of the box in 1 second, but Albrecht is going to take his spot. Still some jawing going on between Keller and Albrecht. 36.5 seconds, and the referee's just trying to get as much of a hold on this game as they can here in the closing moments. Out there for the Dashers is Malat Sewardson along with Jawan Davis, and it appears to be TJ Prexler. My eyes don't deceive me. Parent out of his crease, screaming down the ice. I'm not sure exactly what he's trying to indicate. Oh, probably that Sean Doyle is going to be coming out of the box in 1 second, so make sure that he's not able to pick a cherry on his way out. Blake Sewardson will do it one more time with Anderson. Faceoffs tied up in the skates of a couple players. Doyle out of the box. He will stay out there. Inside 30 seconds to go in regulation. It's 2-minute unsportsmanlike conduct to Albrecht. The other call for roughing. Goes now for Barrington. Barrington has had a nice little game for himself. Dead on over to Paris. Closing in is Anderson. Anderson had the pass behind him. Inside 10 seconds to go. Uturo for O'Reilly. O'Reilly through the neutral zone. Into the offensive zone. It goes back to Uturo's drive, who goes wide. And now some pushing and shoving. Coleman takes a couple whacks at Sewardson. And the referee's getting right in the middle. As some extracurriculars after the game. Now O'Reilly having a conversation with Max Barrington. Seawolves taunting the Dashers as the teams are separated. And the Dashers fall yet again. Magic numbers now at 43. And another tough one here tonight. Shutout for the 6th time this season, but a competitive game. Richie Parent gets his first FPHL shutout. A perfect 37 of 37. Parker Rutherford makes 45 saves on 49 shots. An exceptional night for him. Being embraced by his teammates, that is a tough one once again. Players will pay their respects to the fans here on Military Appreciation Night. If you're leaving us now, the final score one last time. The Seawolves 4, the Dashers 0, or else stick around. We'll be back for the Dashers Hockey postgame show in about 90 seconds. Welcome you into the Dashers Hockey Club post-game show. Devin Doback along with you here, and appreciate you sticking with us. Still 130 listeners sitting in, and once again probably looking for some sort of bandage that I could put over these wounds that continue to accumulate for the Dashers, but once again, I don't have much. Just unfortunately, the Dashers could not find a bounce this weekend, and quantity over quality wasn't the answer, but a tough one once again. Let's take you through the box score. The shots in the first period, 16-15 Wolves. In the second, 22-7 Wolves, and in the third, 15-11 Dashers. But the 3 goals that really put the game away all came from the Mississippi Seawolves on their 11 shots in the third period. Parker Rutherford makes 45 saves on 49 shot attempts. Richie Perrant, with his first FPHL shutout, goes a perfect 37 of 37 and gets his 3rd straight win. He's been exceptional. The 3 stars of tonight's game, Sam Turner with a goal and an assist. The former Danville Dasher is the game's 3rd star. Brendan Hussey with 2 goals and an assist is the game's 2nd star. And Richie Perrant with the shutout is the game's 1st star. The goal scorers tonight, scoring open around the midway point of period 2. 10:45 at even strength. Sam Turner from Hussey and Pekarsik. And then in the third period, the first of 3 goals on the power play began with Brendan Hussey from Sam Turner and Lucas Pekarsik. Then at 10:58, Hussey again from Barrington and Bartlett. And then at 16:43, Hansen from Wong and Barrington. An entertaining night of hockey, a very physical game compared to what we've seen over the last 2 nights. But Colt, another heartbreaker. The Dashers, who really felt they had a chance to win against these Seawolves, come away with an empty road trip. And just what's going to have to change? You're going into a 3-game week. Next week you got the HC Venom, who are in just 6th place in the Empire Division. So the only team above you, or one of the 6 teams above you, but the closest team to you. So it should be a competitive matchup. But what are they going to have to focus on in practice in order to pick up a few points on this next road trip?
I think it's going to be a huge week of practice here because of, I think, 4 or 5 of the guys we just signed on our roster here ended up meeting us here almost for a couple of them. And having the extra week of practice under our belt, really gelling together a bit more, and just getting the chemistry is going to be a night and day difference, and just working hard every day to get the D zone more packed down, get the power plays moving. It'll be a good change for us.
Yeah, tough one once again for the Dashers. For all of you that watched all 4 games this weekend, huge shout out to you guys. We appreciate all of your support back home in Danville. Looking forward to reuniting with you guys in a few short moments. We're about to hit the road here back to Danville. And it was a fun time here in Biloxi as well as Baton Rouge. 4 games in 4 days. Definitely a gauntlet for these guys. They're tired, but it was a fun weekend nonetheless. And unfortunately, the Dashers would have liked to have come away with a few more points, but it just didn't happen that way. I guess to conclude, it was Military Appreciation Night tonight. So I mentioned earlier, but I'd like to say again, huge shout out to all the men and women who have served our country. Those who've paid the ultimate sacrifice, those who are currently serving, we appreciate everything you're doing. I know it's not easy, especially being apart from your families, but thank you so much for everything you do so we can do what we love, especially from high above the ice for myself. Additionally, it's been a lot of storms, especially down south. 6 people from Mississippi lost their lives yesterday due to the storms. Our hearts are with them and their families, wishing them all the best during these difficult times. So our thoughts and prayers are with you, and hope everybody else is doing well as well. Belated happy birthday to my dad, Greg, back out in Massachusetts. Looking forward to seeing my family back in a month. Should be fun. But yeah, that will just about wrap us up. Getting ready to roll out of here back home to Danville. Colton, any final thoughts for the viewers?
Not much, Dev. Not much.
Stick with us. Stick with us. We're going to be there. Still plenty of time to get the monkey off the back. Next game will also be Justin Brosnan's 400th FPHL game, so be sure to tune into that. That's Thursday night out in Poughkeepsie. Looking forward to that. Also, Lester Brown, Nikolai Salov, and Trey Fisher going up against their former team. So a lot of familiar faces. It's going to be a fun game to watch, and we're looking forward to it. But that just about wraps us up from the Mississippi Coast Coliseum. One last time, the Dashers fall by a final score of 4-0. On behalf of our entire production crew, my partner Colton Wyzak, this is Devin Dobek, the voice of the Dashers, saying so long, and always remember to live the dream. Have a great week, everybody.